Wagwan people, them. What's going on, my brothers and my sisters alike? Welcome back to Spurs Kings TV. It's none other than your boy Ash Mack alongside Deji, who will be helping me host this show. But yeah, first of all, I want to big up the community in the chat as well, and people who are watching home, watching up later. But yeah, man, before I begin, man, Deji, man, I want to get straight into it. Man. I want to make a little prayer today, man. A little prayer, if we can put our hands together, because I'm hoping for a show that this has nothing but pure chest. You know what I'm saying? These are our main ops, our main rivals, and I don't want to see no fencing. I want to see the right type of energy. And as you say, my friend, shake that bum violently. But yes, how you doing, my broski? I know you've been about in this YouTube world lately. How are you feeling, man, coming up to this North London derby?
Bro, man, I just can't wait, man. Big up. I mean, that intro into the show tonight is exactly how I feel. It's epic. What a week. I always look forward to these games. These are the best games of the season, the best derby in world football, in my opinion. And it's here after week 4, and I can't wait. I actually want to get Sunday over and done with now. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm worried. I just want to slap these brothers up real quick, bro. We're gonna hear a lot of noise coming out of the Arsenal man. I feel like I need to do an 8 mile on Chinks and Stefan. I can already tell you what these men are going to be talking about.
Right.
We need to chop these brothers up.
Another Spurs man there. What are you saying, George? You good?
I'm here, man. I'm here. You already know. Durag strapped and prepared. And like Deji said, this weekend over and done with. I just want to ruin their season nice and early, get them battered out and just hand them over to City, because we all know what's going to happen at the Etihad. So we're just going to warm them up, give them a little slap around, and then they're going to go over to the Etihad, and it's going to be usual business. So looking forward to this weekend, feeling confident, and yeah, man.
100%.
Hey, some nasty work going on, bruv. I'm gonna bring in another guy. He's a neutral, but I've got Toon Tactics inside the building. What you say to me, Toon?
Gentlemen, thank you as always for welcoming to the Spurs Kings, one of the best shows, the best show going around. Chat is absolutely incredible. This NLD, this thing between Arsenal and Tottenham, it's got Deji even saying, yeah, but look at Newcastle's midfield, it's even better than Arsenal's. Like, I was watching, I couldn't believe it. The big ups that we were getting just to get one over Arsenal. No, big up to you, gentlemen. I'm really looking forward to today. Some good football talk and some banter as always.
Yes. All right, let's, with no further ado, let's bring on some Arsenal man there, all right? First of all, we're going to bring on Halftime Hooks. How you doing, my broski? What are you telling me? Go on.
No, you know what? Yeah, first and foremost, yeah, love for having me on the channel, man. I respect it, man. Big up you, man. Settings in it, yeah. The second thing, yeah, I agree with Deji in it. I think it's the best derby in world football in it. I can't lie. Like every Tottenham fan, I'm pretty sure Arsenal fans, when the fixture list comes out at the beginning of the season, this is the game that we're looking out for. Home and away. So we know when we're putting you man in a spliff, yeah. And thirdly, yeah, that intro gave me the most jokes in my life. you see all the clubs holding up the big boy trophies. The thing is bare epic. Them.
Oh shit, we've lost him. Fuck's sake, that's mad.
The lights went off first.
I was gonna question now. I can't lie, Ash. I was like, I didn't like seeing Arsenal lift a trophy on there. Like, why are we seeing that?
Oh, no, I didn't even promote that. That's not even my doing it. I just kind of do the talking.
That's I don't know diversity, right?
I don't do the tech. Yeah, he's back.
Inclusive.
Sorry, we lost him, bro. I apologize. That's crazy. We're gonna get into it. Let's
chop it up. 2008, man. Big up 2008. But yeah, man. Derby's here. It's coming. Sunday is gonna be a big day, and I'm looking forward to putting some little bros in a spliff.
All right. We've also got chicks just there relaxing on the beach, Hey, hands on his head.
Can you hear me? Have I got an echo? Do I sound clear in that?
You're good today, man.
I just want to say that was fucking embarrassing. You had a prayer. This is your World Cup final. This is you lots of what? This is embarrassing. You've had Champions League finals and you didn't do a prayer before the game. That was embarrassing. That was so
was for some energy on the show.
Let's be honest. We're not really rivals. Let's be honest. What this is when a rapper goes big and he makes it worldwide and international, and there's that one guy on the ends going, "Yeah, I used to play patball with him, bro." We don't care about you. We don't care about you. You're not relevant. This is your World Cup final, and we genuinely don't care. Stop being.
You need to
This
win.
is crazy. This guy said, "Look at all these silly narratives. You're 1 for 1 this season. You need to win. We're good. Don't worry about us. We need to win."
We all know that this game impacts your season bigger than ours. If
your season's irrelevant.
If you lose this game going into the Etihad, you're looking at 3 games without a win.
And you know what's amazing? If you lose, sorry, I keep cutting you off. Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
And I love how you said that, because I just want to highlight, if you lose, no one cares because you're irrelevant. How are you going to use my relevancy against me? This doesn't make sense.
That's a bit too loud. It's a bit too loud still, man. It's just a bit.
Wake up.
Yes,
Wake up.
I can't hear anything.
But yeah, we move, man. Let's bring on some more guests, man. We've got also Stefan coming in here.
What's up, guys? I just want to say, Spurs fans never learn. They're doing it again. It's fucking September, and they think that if they beat us, it will be the end of our season.
It would be.
I just don't know fan base. Is that your whole
the end of your season?
No, I just before we start, I just want to ask to the Spurs fans. Is that your whole point of existence now? Let's try and stop Arsenal from winning the league.
But it would be the end of your season. It would be the end of your season.
We're gonna beat Arsenal. We're gonna beat Arsenal in September. Did you not learn from last season when you giddied up after 10 games? Did you not learn that it was all a false flag and that you weren't actually that good? Like,
why are you shaking your bum?
Okay. Let's see. I'm super psyched about the actual derby. It's not, for me, I want to beat you guys because we need to challenge City because we have City. We don't want any negative, results before that. But it's not season defining. Let's relax a little bit. It's not season defining, but okay.
And we've got one more guest to bring on at the moment, and he goes by the name Raw. Can't even see, man. Yo, you there? Hey,
where am I at, bro? Where man's at? I was blended into the background.
Yo, St. Patrick. Hey, you have to call you St. Patrick. You know.
So we're just going to be listening to Kunle's. We're going to be listening to Kunle's voice. Kunle, log out and log back in because this little stealth mode that you're doing is not going to work tonight. We're coming through all of you lot's throats.
Hey, Deji, I day in the motherland. Sometimes things are happening here, so we can understand.
You got that motherland internet. This is great.
Wait, first of all, can you hear me?
Your internet's on a SIM card, isn't it?
Dial. Hey, no third world country jokes on here, mate. All right, guys. Hey, yeah. Let's watch it.
Nigeria third world country. I didn't know that.
All right, let me start off though. Yo, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even introduce myself.
Come up. We can't see you, bro. St. Patrick, we can't see you, man. Real talk, we can't see you, man. Log in and log back out, bro. Log in and log back out so we can see you. But yeah, let me get this started, man. I want to know on Sunday who will be the bitch. Who will be whose bitch this Sunday? And I'll start with yo, George. What you telling me, man? Who's gonna be the bitch? The bitch. Come Sunday, I want to know.
You know what? Yeah, I think it's going to be harsh words, but if we're going to be looking at anyone, we have to look at the Arsenal midfield, man. they're missing their two best players. Literally, their two best players of last season. Who they sliding into there? Thomas Partey in 2024. He's finished. He's finished. I don't know if you've been watching.
Better than all your midfielders.
I don't know if you guys been watching.
Better than all your midfielders.
I don't know if you've watched his performances recently, but that guy can't break a line no more. That guy's, if he's on the edge of the box, we all know it's going in row Z. Let's not. You're laughing here saying he's better than all of our midfielders. Let's not have a laugh now. Ben's called Basuma are far better than him. They're on a different level to this guy now. Man.
Basuma?
We're not doing that.
Better than who? Better than who?
Oh, he's finished. But then,
Basuma.
Let's actually talk about the biggest problem.
What balloon mark here?
This season, unlike last year, we
Balloon Ma is crazy. I caught that late. Sorry.
We couldn't maintain control in games because our midfield we chopped and changed it a bit too much, and I feel like Ange didn't really iron out the system the way that he wanted it. So far this season, Maddison's been up to form. Whoever we play next to him, whether it's Saro or Kulu, I'm going to be interested to see, because if Kulu's in there, then it shows me that we're going for the game nice and early. We're going to want to get and close it out sharp. So for me,
Shut up.
How much did you concede last season? That is crazy.
we can do that, but look at your front line. Who am I supposed to?
We scored 90. We scored 91 last season. We scored 91 last season without Sterling.
All right, that's last season. But this
How about we beat you in the lane with Eddie Nketiah as our number 9? What are you talking about, bro?
But this season,
what are you talking about?
Guys, can I just
Aston Villa? I was Aston Villa, who no one could put the ball in the back of the net again. You were struggling, and then Brighton.
But we beat him this season, though.
You were struggling. Saka and Havertz missing chance after chance. I know what you want to throw Raheem Sterling into the mix. That guy can't put the ball in the back of the net if it's 5 yards out.
This is crazy. You got Werner and Richarlison.
Can I just say something quickly?
Werner and Richarlison.
Thinks you know better than that.
Guys, can I just say this? Can we all give everyone an opportunity to have 3 minutes of non-interrupted chess? And then we're gonna let it. Then we can let loose. Because I feel like everyone needs their 3-minute piece. If we keep interjecting, we're not gonna be able to land our pieces. So quickly think about your 3-minute spiel, and then we'll allow everyone to have their 3-minute spiel, and then we go to war. And I will be tearing off heads personally.
We don't even need 3 minutes, but sorry.
All right, calm. But who is Ash? Who's next? George,
have you finished? Have you finished? I don't think.
I'll just wrap up. I'll wrap it up really quickly and say that I expect it to be a tough game, but I expect us to take control. I expect us to smother Arsenal. I expect them to lean on their defense. This is what I expect them to do. I expect they're going to lean on their defense because they know their attack's not going to be able to perform. They know their midfield's not going to be able to outstand us. So they're going to lean on their defense to try and outstand us. But Dom Solanke's waiting. Just tell he's waiting to pull that barrel and he's waiting to shoot this.
Solanke! Oh my god!
Solanke. Just the same way he said it. Solanke. The name's gonna be screaming on the
Solanke. Hey God!
This is the game he announced his arrival. He announced his arrival this weekend.
Okay, so we're gonna have halftime hooks. Put to me, man. 3 minutes. Go for it. Knock it out the park.
Wait. What the bitch thing? Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah, who's gonna be the bitch?
I don't need 3 minutes in it, but I'll tell you a little story. Yeah. So I don't know about every man in this panel right now. Yeah, but man grew up in North London, innit? You get me? Man grew up in Tottenham, innit? My grandma lived on the road of the toilet, innit? So I know all about you man's club, innit? And ever since I was a young buck, all the way up until now, man, I'm 33 now. So it's been many years. Yeah, I ain't never feared you, man. Ever. You, man, have always been the bitches, yeah? Always. Spurs have always been the little bros. You, man, are the man, yeah? You know when you go to the family functions and all the older cousins and brothers, yeah, they're bunning the spliff and all of that, and you want to be with them, but you can't because you're too young. That's you, man. You get me? So, look, we're going to roll on you like we did last season and the season before. I'm going to be looking forward to it. And if I was to single out an actual bitch, I would say Ange, because we all know what's going to happen. He's going to be stubborn. He's not going to change his ways. And that high line, Sterling's there now, you know. A bit of pace, yeah. It's going to be a long day. So, boy, I wonder how many men are going to be answering their Twitter messages and their phone calls after the Sunday game. I wonder.
Like that, yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna give it to a neutral real quick. Team Tactics TV, you're neutral on there. It's your 3 minutes. You go for it. What do you say? What do you think?
I'm not gonna say much. It's just so funny though. Look, just looking at some of the statistics and that. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm not looking. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Tottenham miss a lot of chances. Arsenal don't create a lot of chances. It's going to be a big old fight in the midfield. I think Tottenham probably have the better of the possession, win a lot of turnovers, but miss a lot of chances. I think it's going to be one for the neutrals for sure. I just hope that we don't get like a crazy refereeing decision or something insane to ruin the whole spectacle. But I'm really, really looking forward to it. And whoever the loser is, we expect you firmly back on the show next week, Wednesday, to get it from everybody else. Arsenal, we've showed you how to beat Tottenham. It's over to you now, guys.
All right, that leads me nicely on to Jay. What are you telling me? Who's going to be the bitch come Sunday? Who's going to be the boss come North London?
You're mute.
You're mute, Jay.
You're not my dad. You're
I was going to say that's the most sense I've made tonight so far. Listen, a good panel, nice panel that you've assembled. The way I look at this, last year when we played Arsenal, I went into that game and I said I couldn't see a way that we were going to lose that game. I thought we would. I didn't think we'd lose that game at all. Yeah, we lost the game. Okay, but in order for us to lose the game, everything had to go for Arsenal in that game. Every little 50-50 bit of luck, everything had to go for them to beat us in that game. Yeah. Now, following year, they're missing two of their best players. We're running it back. Arsenal talk about how we concede so much and this and that. They conceded 4 goals to us in 180 minutes. Yeah, they don't tell you about that. They conceded 4 goals to us in 180 minutes, and now they're losing their best out of possession defensive midfielder. To me, logic dictates we're going to score 2 again because we scored 2 the last 2 times we played you. So now I'm going to say to my defense, can you cut out the silly errors and make sure that we have a good, clean game? And if we do, we win the game. That I don't see personally. I will be disappointed, game state pending, if we are incapable of beating an Arsenal team without Rice and Odegaard. Yeah, those are material weaknesses in the opposition. We should be looking to win this game. Yeah, we need to take ownership of the responsibility of the advantage of these guys not playing, and we need to put these guys to the sword. Will we win the game? We'll see. We definitely will not lose this game. I cannot. The guy's gonna have to send off a player in the first 5 minutes for us to lose this game, because I'm looking at that team, and I'm looking at Jorginho, and I'm looking at Partey, and these guys individually each are coughing up that ball to us in their defensive third on Sunday. Each of these guys is giving us that ball. Yeah, don't. I remember what Jorginho did in his defensive third when we went away to you last season. Yeah, we're going to be buzzing around these guys. Do you know what I mean? You know, so Jay, 5 miles per hour, he's not. It's not going to be there for him in this game. Yeah. So listen, I'm not going to offer a prediction on the game yet, but logic to me dictates Spurs slight favorites for this game. I really believe we're slight favorites.
Kule is hoping at the bit. Hey, listen. All right, listen. Go on, Kule. Go on. Then Stefan's after. Go on, Kule. Go on.
First of all, big up Jay, my Nigerian brother. Big him up. He's continuing the same stance from earlier. A few Arsenal fans said at the start of this stream, it was embarrassing, the thing you guys did at the beginning, but it wasn't embarrassing. It made sense. You lot asking for a prayer to beat Arsenal. It makes sense. I'm used to that.
I did that.
I've grown up on this, as Hooks was saying. I've grown up on this. It's some crazy stuff like, because all I've heard, I've not heard anyone really come with chest. And any chest that I see on this stream is just inflated chest for the viewers. That's it. None of, like, Jay hyped up logic, this, logic, that, but he ended up saying, we're gonna do.
we're not gonna lose. I'm sure we're not gonna lose. Yeah. Like what kind of after all the chest and the words, he now ended with we're not gonna lose, but we'll leave with something. Like, what are you talking about, man? We slapped you up with Eddie Nketiah as our number 9. There's nothing about Spurs that scares me. You lot don't win at the lane. You lot don't win at the lane. We've got 6 points at the last 6 points at the lane. I'm nervous about going to the Etihad, but never, ever, 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 ever will I be nervous about going to the shithole. Never.
Cool. Last person, Stefan, and then we go for it, bro. Stefan, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I need a 1 minute though. Please.
Yeah. It's fine.
I need a minute as well, please. After
I just won't need that long. This cockiness that from Spurs fans that I have always never understood where it actually comes from. It continues. Now Newcastle beat Spurs, literally giving them the ball and just counterattacking, which they pretty much. Eddie Howe just said, have the ball, you're going to do nothing with it. And Spurs fans were giddy after the game saying they played well, even though most of their shots were long-range shots or like a fluky cross that deflected and hit the post. So they did pretty much nothing. Newcastle had the actual better chances. They can talk all about possession and shots and all of that. Arsenal are going to have to play smart here. It's away from home. You know, they're gonna play with their high line because it's what it is, mate. It's who we are, mate. So I'm looking forward to it. We're without Odegaard and Rice, but Jay forgot that there's a massive question mark on their most important player of that shit system, which is Van de Ven. If I'm Spurs fans and Van de Ven doesn't play, especially watching Newcastle with one through ball, he split your whole defense and destroyed. They completely, scored the easiest goal ever. I would be slightly concerned at that. Udogie against Saka. Udogie hasn't played well since the start of the season, especially against Leicester. He was awful. So be confident. I'm happy. Be giddy. And I just want to say to Eugene, saying we tried for Isaac and got Sterling. Man, you're a Spurs fan. You tried for Neto and got fucking Audibert. Stop talking, please. Like, relax a little bit. Relax. Thank you, Ash.
Yeah, quickly, I just want to respond with my rebuttal. First of all, Stefan, you and Kunle's take is one of the biggest pile of crap I've ever heard in my life. Let me just keep it real. Let me remind you that last season at your gaff, it was 2-2. You said the reason why it was 2-2 was because Declan Rice came off. Then you came to our gaff. We were considerably weaker than the team we're going to put out this weekend, and you won 3-2, and we had a Van de Ven stone-cold goal called off for offside. Let me tell you why I expect us to beat you. Apart from the domination in the location, if Muller Rice, Jollof Rice, Basmati Rice, Jasmine Rice was on the pitch, we still would have slapped you. If Asgard was on the pitch, left guard, right guard was on the pitch, we'll still slap you. And I'll tell you why.
So
the goal you talk about, the 2 goals in the Leicester game and the Newcastle game was a moment of lapse in concentration. Given that, we spanked them. Also,
it was a film of beauty.
Let me tell you why your talk is very, very lazy.
Against Brighton. I don't know what
and a lot of people have missed this, and I'm giving Chinks the opportunity since he's going last to make sure he comes in with a very good response. People are sleeping on the fact that the most important player in Spurs' backline for this game is Udogie. Let me tell you why. At the Emirates, he had Saka in his pocket, like Polly Pocket. The reason why Saka was able to do what he did at our gaff was because Ben Davies was there. This weekend, Udogie is going to have Saka in his pocket, like Polly Pocket, again. You're not going to be able to get the ball off Spurs because we're gonna dominate the ball. You guys are going to do the polite thing, lie to us hooks, because this is what you like to do. We sat back. Yeah, you sat back. It only works if we don't score. Newcastle were fortunate on the weekend. Even Toon Tactics,
fortunate.
We slapped them. That's why Toon Tactics can't look me in my eyeballs. We slapped them. If we had scored our chances, it would have been long for them.
What chances?
This weekend, I never respected you with Muller Rice. I definitely don't respect you now. When you look at the Tottenham team, You're looking at our team and you're not respecting the older bears and some of these players. Fine. I can't let the games begin. Let us slap you up the way I expect us to slap you. We win 3-1, and then you will give my club the respect it's due. Just to remind you, only City and Spurs dominated Arsenal last season in possession football.
You've taken 1 point off us in 2 years, bro. Allow it, man. Please, allow it.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
This goes to show that you guys don't want to argue.
2 years,
You guys don't want to argue the point. You're not arguing the point.
Which is
bro,
what
you guys have come out with Sholanke as someone that we should be worried about. Sholanke. Are we being serious here?
Nah. If we turn the gaze to you versus Brighton, everything that you said to us about how we played at Newcastle would apply to you about how you played in that first half against Brighton.
Oh yeah,
so hold on, Niger, though. But by that same logic, because this is so perfect, yeah, and just shows your bias and how you have no consistency.
What bias?
Deji was just giving it all this sass about if we took our chances. No, but I'm just highlighting where stuff.
Same, you know.
I'm just highlighting. You're frozen, by the way. But
no, this I just
because it looks like side out of EastEnders, fam. I was thinking, what the hell is going on?
So like Deji's saying all of that, if we did this, if we did that, if we scored this, if we took our chances against Brighton, we wouldn't a drew. Like we can all do that if stuff. It's nonsense. And what?
Jinx, hypothetical FC. That's
how will we outplayed
by Brighton? Jinx, don't bite.
All right, so cool. You know what? Let me have my minute anyway. I just want to say first and foremost, all you Spurs fans, I respect you so much because you lot are like the Secret Service because like your fan base is so desperate at the moment, yeah. And just speaking through logic and history of the fixture and the results of this game. Statistically speaking, you're not in line for a win. Like that's the be all of this nice stuff you're saying about hitting the post and all of that. Amount of times we've played in totality, we've beat you. In you lot's whole lifetime of watching this match, majority of the games you've lost. So all this stuff you're talking about is all nice. Is all no, but
this season?
How is it irrelevant when you just said last year?
So you want to claim Wenger that Ramsey win? You want to claim that as being part of Arteta's?
No, we want to claim the last 2 years.
When did I mention Arteta? But, so let me continue though, because you know this is why. Let me just continue giving you your flowers because like reality is the bullet. And like the result is the person trying to get shot, and you lot are like the Secret Service, and you're diving in front of the bullet, making yourself look like fools for your fan base to make them feel better. Because statistically speaking, this game's only going one way, and they're gonna. I don't even need a minute. You know why it's gonna go this way? Because you are nowhere near us. You're not relevant to us. Even in our worst period, you still lost games to us. And the last thing of why we're gonna beat you is because our fringe players are better than your main ones. Because we're just better than you in every way. We're better than hold on, Trossard.
That's cool.
What do you mean?
Keep that energy because that's not true. What you just
said. Hey, Jay, you don't want to do it.
Not rotate.
What lies? So we've not beaten you more times than you've beat us. Oh, now it's.
We're beating you. One at a time. Go on, George.
We're beating you more than you've beaten us our home.
Great.
But hold on. Let me just.
Statistically speaking, it's in our favor. We're the favorites in this game this weekend because you're at our ground. Let's have it right. And then second of all,
can I respond?
Fringe players.
If you lose your last two fights against the same opponent, usually the trust. I don't know if that
Trossard's better than all your forwards.
That's ever happened. You lost your last two.
Trossard's better than all your forwards.
Trossard's
better than all your forwards.
He's better than Son.
Yeah.
We employ Son. You're me, you know, you dickhead.
You know why he's better? You know why he's better than Son? Because he plays for Arsenal. That's why he's because he plays for Arsenal. Nah, today's treacherous. Today is
I'm intrigued to what Kaz has to say. I can't lie. I'm intrigued to hear what Kaz has to say.
First and foremost, big up. I'm in a food coma right now. I outdid myself again.
You're locked in.
We don't care about your job, man. Talk about the game.
It's more than that, brother. It was the way, like, my marinated wings are just, they're insane. They're insane. Marination in a location. Innit, Deji, innit? Yeah. But anyways, I need a 2 pence real quick. That was dead. So, statistically speaking, right, when I said that Man United have beat Liverpool, the last 2 times when they come to Old Trafford or drawn as well or whatever, right? I wasn't allowed no grace out of that. I said, nah, last flag, no, you can't do that because we always slap you at your gaff before this, that, and the other. But now it's allowed as an argument because statistically speaking, Arsenal beat you in the last 2 years. So should you not go for the team that's beat you in the last 2 years?
Just common sense, Cass. They don't have that.
Why does it?
So if you
3, 4, 5 years ago, no one cares. That's a long time ago.
You know why you didn't really dispute the point? Because you know, like when I said something and it was mad general. In totality, wherever we've played, we've beat you more times than we've beat us. But you done this thing. This is what you did. You said, "I'm the baddest man in my house." Like so, everybody else is outside.
If you have
like
a fight,
you bracketed your statistic. Like that's like you know when Chelsea fans go, "Ah, we've won the most Champions Leagues in London." Like, do you know what I mean? These bracketed accolades. These bracketed accolades.
Listen, good joke. But the thing,
Hold
on. The
fact of the matter is, we beat you more times than you beat us. That's a fact.
We played twice last season. We drew 1-2-2, and you beat us 3-2. That's the only data.
So wait, just to build on that fact. So that's a 100. I just want to build on that. I just want to build on the fact of what you just said. That's 100% not winning ratio. I just want to let you know that. That's 100% not winning. I just want to highlight that fact before you proceed. So sorry. Go on.
And he's pumping chest, you know. He's pumping chest to talk.
We played you twice and we've not won none. We've not won none.
We've not won a single game out of the last 4 weeks. We scored 4 last season.
It's funny, bro. Because the thing is that
you should remind you of your goals, how much you talk about. Oh, we're so good, but we didn't win nothing.
Yeah, it's like
we're so good.
Hey, wait. Hey, George, did you really just try and do that, bro?
Winning stuff.
Did you really like, bro? Spurs, you know Spurs, yeah? George. See Spurs, yeah? Spurs are like that brethren that you have.
Parading it around like you're back. You said you're back.
Hey, Spurs are that brethren. Nah. Real talk.
You guys think you're bad. We don't think you're bad.
Spurs are that brethren.
He said you think you're bad.
Hey,
come see us at the lane. Let's see how bad you are. You're not bad, you know.
Hey, we've seen you the last 2 years and you got
these guys came, yeah?
No point in the last 2 years. We've been seeing you, bro.
You know how much
we've been seeing you.
The had last season. Do you know how much when they played us at the Emirates?
These are the men that say, meet me at the park 3:30 and don't turn up. I've been waiting for you at the park for 2 years. Show up, man.
I don't get it. Like, why do you say at the lane? It's not at the lane.
It's not
the lane, though, is it?
It doesn't matter, bro. It'll always be the lane.
It does.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me hear Deji. Go on, Deji.
Yeah, I just want to ask so, tonight's show, obviously, we're going to be going for each other's throats, but we need moments where we can also have a conversation. So, Hooks, you're definitely not off the hook. I'm going to throw this question to the Arsenal man then. Looking at your first 3 games this season, have you been happy with Arsenal's performance? Because I'm seeing a lot of chest tests, especially from Stefan with his little double D chest. I want to know, have you been happy with Arsenal's performances so far this season?
Yeah.
To any of you Arsenal, man?
Yes.
I've watched your games and I've been seeing a lot of dust, but you
thank you. Why are you asking questions and then adding filters after? You ask the question, open the floor, to let us answer, innit? As adding all semantics.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the Arsenal man then. Who wants to have you been happy with what you've seen from your team?
In all fairness, yeah, I've been happy with some elements, and other elements I've been quite annoyed. Like our build-up's been really slow. That's something that I've been very annoyed with. But that with playing more games, you get more into the flow and then it speeds up. So it's not something that I'm going to be sad about. I'm not happy at some of the little mistakes that we've made, like getting sent off when you didn't really need to get sent off. But then I'm happy with how we dealt with it after the fact. Like we didn't collapse, we didn't crumble. We still had the better chances. We still dominated from periods, and when we had to defend, we defended really well. I still think defensively we've been pretty good. We've had a few bozo moments here and there, but other than that, like we've only conceded 1 goal and we've scored 5. Like, so I don't know. I feel like man are trying to create a narrative that doesn't really need to be spoken about. Like, I don't know what our first 3 performances have to do with the fact that we're going to ride on you, pause at your ground. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
We're gonna ride on you.
Get off.
Let me flip the question. Let me flip the question. Let me flip the question. Yeah. Outside of your performances, have you been happy with your first 3 games?
Yeah.
I think. Can I just give you a context as from an outsider looking in?
Wow, that was a yes or no question. That was a yes or no question. You know, that was crazy.
Let me
Hey, politician. Hey, Mr. Politician, stop it. Stop it.
What I want is, genuine banter, and let's not be this.
Oh, what is that? You now?
I've watched Arsenal's 3 games this season, and I'm just going to give you a quick assessment.
You definitely removed that real quick there, bro.
I watched you guys beat a Wolves team that don't eat. It could have easily been a draw. Yeah, so I know you talk about you only conceded 1 goal, but Wolves could have scored 2 in that game. Yeah. Aston Villa could have scored 2 in that game. And had they scored
right, now, sorry to cut you. So, no, hold on, Hooks. Hold on. Deji, I just want to. You're a man I respect highly. Is this really your argument? Stuff that never happened. You're using stuff that.
What else they got?
What I'm trying to say is, you guys have looked shaky, even though you've managed to get it over the line.
And you haven't.
Great. That's the point.
Let me answer him. Okay, Deji, you say this. Wolves had 1 big chance, which was a great save from David Raya. Apart from that, we had higher XG, more shots, everything. So we easily should have beaten Wolves. Okay, Leicester, Deji. You talk about us and our performance.
Let's get to Villa.
What about wait? What about the last 30 minutes?
This guy has not. This is never ADHD.
No, because he's.
Stefan. You're asking about Leicester. Yeah, ask him about the fact that they had a new manager and just got promoted from the Championship.
Let's deal with Villa.
Forget that. No, forget that. Hooks, forget that. Remember the fact that Leicester, their fans were dreading the start of the season. They had lost all their preseason games. They had looked horrendous. And if it wasn't for Bentancur getting a concussion around the 75th to 80th minute, Leicester and Vardy and Vicario making a really good save, Leicester should have won that game. So you can talk to me about hypotheticals. You can talk to me about
the Villa game?
Hypotheticals and everything.
What about the Villa game?
Sorry?
What about the Villa game? Talk about that.
Yeah. The Villa game where we're outside of the 2 Ollie Watkins.
No. So want to hear Stefan describe the Villa game in the same damn way he just described Leicester versus Tottenham. He better describe it in the exact same way about how Leicester should have won the game.
Steph, can I just...
Wait.
Go on, Stefan. No. Stefan, explain what happened in that game, please.
At
Villa versus Arsenal, what happened?
The first big chance of the game was the
don't chop it up like this. You weren't as
you just asked me. Don't
you weren't as granular with this when you were describing Leicester Tottenham.
Why are you so emotional, bro?
I'm not emotional, bro. I just hate Stefan's hypocrisy because he's going to describe this game now as a tough win for Arsenal. He won't say based on the.
You were playing Leicester away, man. You were playing fucking Leicester away, who are shit. We were playing Villa away.
You played worse against Villa than we did against Newcastle. Just because you got the W doesn't mean your performance was better.
How? Newcastle had better.
Hold on, Steph. You know what's mad, yeah? I don't know why you Arsenal fans even do this, yeah? Because this even just highlights how much in our shadow there is. Because you remember, you see what he's doing? You see? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You see what Deji and what? No, but hold on. Can I?
Point right now.
Cool, and that's cool. Can I make my point? Can I make my point?
No.
All right, so go on.
Down the road, we're talking about Arsenal versus Aston Villa, and man wants to give me fucking anecdotes.
All right, yeah, so cool. You look can continue that. Can I just?
Wait, Chinks. Let me answer him. At 0-0. Wait. No. Wait. At 0-0, the biggest chance before the Watkins chance was the ridiculous save from Martinez. That could have easily been a goal, and Arsenal would have led the game. So you want to use that anecdotes against Leicester? Leicester finished with a higher XG than you. So stop talking to me about anecdotes.
When you played Villa, you had the higher XG.
Lads, do we really have to watch this? Do we really have to? No, but honestly, yeah. No, but cool. Steph, before you get engulfed in this nonsense, yeah, do you remember when that was us? When we used to play, all we had to argue about was our performance because we got fuck all out of games. Do you remember when we used to do that? Can they not see how even now that they're trying to use it against us, we used to be those guys? Do you remember when we used to play amazing and lose, and we used to watch teams better than us play shit and win? Now we're watching us play shit, and they're talking to us about performance.
So
Just remember that pain. Remember that pain of where you were back then, and just spare some sympathy because they are there now.
3 points ahead of us, and you have
that.
To
You know what I mean?
This weekend.
That's where they are now. Do you remember when they lost the champion? Do you remember when they lost the Champions League final? Do you remember that?
Why are you talking about the Champions League final? Like
no, because
the last 15
and this
years?
is all I'm saying. This is just another thing. So cool. No, but this is just another thing to highlight how much. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, you're forever our little bros in our shadow. Even your biggest moment of losing the champion. Can I finish? Jesus Christ, even in your biggest moment and the best accomplishment your club has ever done, which is made it to a Champions League final and lose it, even we did that before you. We've done everything you've ever done before you. You're just our little bros indefinitely. You could win the next 5 and it won't mean shit. You're still going to be who you are. This doesn't mean nothing.
Listen, you don't have any. Let me not go too much down the slander. You don't have a Europa League or a Champions League or anything like that.
We've won a European Cup.
I'm gonna say Arsenal are a bigger club than Tottenham, no doubt. And you guys
better.
I don't
to a better club.
I'm not an illogical person. Arsenal are a bigger club than Tottenham. However, 20 years ago you guys were winning leagues. Now you're celebrating being the best runner-up. Yeah. Now
what were you doing 20 years ago? What league were you in?
You're looking at us critiquing our Champions League final appearance, forgetting the fact that in the same year you were in the Europa League, the inferior competition, praying that we didn't win, praying for another team to stop us because you weren't capable.
And the Lord answered our prayers.
Nigel, let me respond.
And you're at the same level that Poch's Spurs were at.
No, we're not.
No, but hold on. Stop getting lost, boys. Stop getting lost.
I just take the final step. Take the final step.
I know. So hold on. So just to rebuttal that. So all that.
Why are you arguing with inferior teams? In your words, not mine. Take the final step. Go be champions. You can't do it. That's why you're here arguing with me.
You have never done it.
So cool.
You have never done it. Ever. How dare
you? You know what I mean? He said all this stuff. Think about it, all this stuff he's saying, because it just shoots yourself in the foot. You're celebrating being runner-up. You don't make it, and all this stuff. No, you're saying we are. Yes, us. And hold on. So let me live in my truth. Let me live in my truth. I'm doing all of that. I'm a loser. I don't win nothing. I'm celebrating coming runner up. No, I'm telling you who I am, and I'm saying all of that. I'm saying all of that to say this. So wait, I'm saying all of that to say this. Yeah, you're saying all that stuff about us, and the highlight of your whole fucking season is still winning a game against us. Think about that. Who does that say to you? Who are you?
Competitions that I want Spurs to try and win this season. 3 competitions. You are acting like you're perennial winners. You ain't perennial winners.
And we are more than you though. Go on, Nigel.
You finished the bubble. The previous 6, you finished below us. You've been better than us for 2 years.
We finished 24 years ahead, Jay, before those 6. Wait. Let me
step up, just.
Just 1 minute, and you can talk. I'll shut up. I'll mute. Spurs fans talking about Arsenal winning trophies and talking about winning things and that we need to do is like that guy in prom who has no fucking date and is critiquing every other guy's girl. They have no chick with them, but they're saying every other guy's girl is ugly. This is the equivalent of Spurs fans today saying about Arsenal. You need to win leagues. You need to. You have a song.
I'm saying go be prom king.
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. You have a song. You have a song about a manager calling him Pochettino. He's magic, for a guy that won fuck all for 6 years. So don't come to me about standards.
What do you sing about Arteta? What do you guys sing about Arteta for half an FA Cup?
Wait. I'm gonna finish. And give it to
how can you get half an FA Cup? It's the whole one. I think you don't remember. You obviously don't remember because you might not have been alive when you last did it. I get it.
Emery put the squad together, so I'm giving him half.
So why didn't Emery win it the season before then, Jay? Why didn't Emery win it the season before?
Arteta's not won anything with his own squad, so let's not be.
But has he won more than your best manager? Poch, yes. But anyway, I've heard a lot of craziness. I've heard a lot of craziness.
Poch has a league title from PSG, so he hasn't won more than Poch.
No, with fucking Spurs.
Man's claiming other teams' trophies, you know. Wow. Anyway,
I'm saying he hasn't won more than Poch. Simple.
In England, okay, in England, does that make it better? Okay, you see what Spurs are? Okay, no problem, Jay. You've been talking a lot. What I'm saying is Spurs, chinks. You see what Spurs are? Yeah, Spurs are like, you know that one brethren that after you got with the hottest thing, 2 years later he's like, yo, remember that thing that you hit? Yeah, I got her number, bro. I'm like, yes. What happened next, bro?
What do you mean, bro? Let's bro. Why?
Oh, bro, I'm still waiting for it to get back to me, bro. Still. Why are you telling me about it? You've never had tears of joy on the last day of the season, bro, in your life. You never had it, and you're chatting to me. Jay, what's your favorite Spurs moment? Let's do that, Jay. What's your favorite Tottenham moment of all time? Let's do that, Jay. How about we do that? Let's all have a little giggle. Laugh and giggle. What's your favorite Tottenham moment of all time? Yeah, let's do that.
You've had your nostalgia. Let's move forward.
Bro, you're the one that took us there.
You've had your nostalgia, boys.
Nostalgia we win.
Jay's rattled. Jay is rattled.
Bro, not
Jay's rattled. He's speaking over everybody.
Every time. Don't remix it. You don't improve the bars.
He's rattled.
The same thing. No one said Spurs are winners, but you guys trying to claim faux winnership because you finished second. It's equally cringe. You're not winners. Win something. Cringe. Yeah, no one said Spurs are winners, but we're looking at you saying, hey, you guys need to win something too. Otherwise, you're the same as Poch's Spurs. Win something. We finished second.
We have an FA Cup.
Win something. I'm being deadly serious.
I don't know what that has to do with the stream, Jay, but thanks for
best teams in the world.
You're not really doing trophy talk, like you're all
like that's not that. Let's talk about.
I got more than all you put together, bro.
Talk about the game, bro.
Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Cass. Before you just want to move on from that, I just want to highlight Cass's point. So you see Cass here as like supports one of the most successful teams in British history. You see how when he said that to us, louder trophy talk. You see how all of us shut up, including us Arsenal fans, because we know. Wait, stop it, please, Jay. You've cut me up. Please stop. You see how we all shut up because we know our place. We actually know who we can chat shit to. Everybody but Liverpool and Man U. And even City ain't ahead of us in trophies, but they're dominating right now. So this is all we're saying, Cass. Who the fuck are they talking to? Do you get what I mean? Who the fuck? You see when you said it, when you said that, Cass, we were quiet.
I'm not being funny. With all due respect, Jay, yeah.
Bro, Kaz, with all due respect, you're not a footballer for Man United.
Kaz, speak, Jay. Can you let him speak?
Let him speak.
What happens to sport Man United?
Ash, mute him, please, Ash. Mute him. Fucking no, mute him.
I'd like to know what led you to Man United in the first place before you started playing.
This is an Arsenal versus Spurs stream, Jay. We're not talking Man United today, bro. But continue, Kaz.
I'm just trying to say, you know what, Jay? No, I'm talking.
He's not letting no one talk. This is crazy. This is rattled.
I have to apologize to Ash and Deji in the meantime because Deji knows his role in it. Like, so Deji appreciates you to be quiet. Like, as much as dustiness has gone by dusty in terms of the Deji Bible, yeah, no joke. Jay, since you've been alive, whatever have you seen with your own eyes of your team, I've seen in the last 2 years. So there's no conversation when it comes to talking anything with me, bro. I've seen what you've seen in 2 years.
I've seen it all in 2 years. Wow, that's violence, bro. That was violence.
I've seen my team win trophies. I haven't seen my team win.
He brought a gun to a fist fight.
You guys
Wait,
want to
wait.
Said I was about the bazooka first round.
Can I just say my piece?
Go on, Deji.
So,
Anyways.
in relation to your response,
No, Kaz didn't say his piece, Deji.
No, he did. Let me talk, Niger. Look, the thing is, Cass, in terms of YouTube streaming, there's a level of respect that you've got to give to him as a YouTuber and someone doing his thing. As for his club, they're rubbish. Cass knows he can't even look at me in my eyeballs.
Wait, I'm looking at you
when
right
we
now,
talk
by
Man
the way.
United, I'm looking at
screen here.
videos of 1992, 1993. So Cass, when I go and never a foul, I got Cass doing admin, post run, getting me a drink of water, that type of thing. Man United's rubbish. So don't ever do that again. As for your club, though, as for your club, I don't talk. Cass knows, I don't talk to United fans.
You make me brother, Deji, I liked how you said that, because I got another response. Let me know what DVDs your club was doing up in the 90s.
Here we go.
Let me know. Because I remember Frank Lampard highlighting this to me when I was younger. And I remember he was doing DVDs of finals you never won.
Can I say something?
You guys need to modernize some of these dishes.
That's wild.
It's genuinely so bad.
DVDs of finals you never won.
So when you want to talk about admin,
But we were there.
The thing is that you know what? One more
That's
thing.
who we are, mate.
One more thing, and you know what? I can go silent because I actually wanted to hear someone actually tell me why Arsenal might win or why Spurs might win the game. But Deji, because you like to do the troll, we have to put some respect on you, Deji, because you come and run some of the greatest ad libs I've ever come across. Actually, how about this?
Facts.
If we had a football team on YouTube, when it comes to my panels, you'd be our star player. So on that notice, Deji, the one that the thing that you're gloating about. I'm in the same competition as you this season. And guess what? No matter how dusty Man United is, let's put some respect on this and let's put some facts on this as well, Dej. Yeah. These men that don't support our teams on this panel, by the way, I guarantee they'll say I'm more inclined to win the Europa League than your team. Because guess what? They know what position it is when it comes to United. So no matter how shit we are.
Don't worry, we'll do a separate show for that.
Can I make my last point for 15 minutes?
Yeah, before Deji.
Listen, you guys here, the Arsenal fans, the Man U fan, you are a disgrace to your clubs. A disgrace.
Tell them again,
Let me tell you, the one thing about Tottenham fans that no one can take away from us is that we have standards. Let me tell you why. We can't do what you man have done. No, listen.
I don't even want to be seen. I don't even want to be associated with this nonsense.
Let me drop some facts, please.
I don't even want to.
If Arteta's at Spurs, he'd have a statue right now.
We're about to go viral.
We went from an Arsenal team and a Man U team that was legitimately challenging for the Prem and for the Champions League to today, we've got Man U and Arsenal fans shaking their bum for FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Is that how far you guys have come? Even if Tottenham were to win Carabao Cup, if we were where you were, we wouldn't come down to FA Cup, Carabao Cup level. So you, man, are showing. That's what Jay is trying to say. Your standards have dropped because your teams have dropped, and it's
that's poor.
If you
want hold on. Popping champagne. No, but
the clubs, bro.
For what? For FA Cup?
No, but hold on, Deji. This
I'm sorry, Ash. I got one more response to this.
But before, please, because my words about all I need is 2 seconds.
I need 30 seconds, so you might.
All that being said, though, even if everything you said is true, I'd rather be a has-been than a never was. Go on, Cass.
I was also going to say, let me just add another 10-second one. We're not the ones. Wait. Guys, let me just add another 10-second anecdote. We're not the ones that add the Audi Cup to our list of achievements and on our fucking website.
I now got 2 responses. But your club puts community shield.
Why did you put that up so quickly, Ash? Leave that comment.
Your club Arsenal has community shields. Anyways. You know what? Yeah, I'm glad you've been on our website. But what's it called? Deji, yeah. We got more than all of you. But what's it called? Deji, yeah. I like to say this, yeah. Your best season can't even dish you an FA Cup. My worst season in the Premier League in history dishes me an FA Cup still. That's what you call standards regardless. That's what you call an elite club regardless. No matter how dusty you are, my club still collect trophies. Your best seasons, well, you'd hope you try to get a Carabao Cup. You know what? If anything, Deji, your standards are too high.
Your club are not following your standards, Mr.
You know what your club is?
You're on your own, mate.
Again, I'm sorry, yeah. Your club's a 4 out of 10, yeah, with the confidence, and you, as a fan, have got the confidence of a 10 out of 10. But realistically, you can't draw no 10 out of 10, let alone an 8 out of 10. Your confidence might get you a 7 if you're lucky. Do you know what I mean? Your game connects you. Girls want you, like girls want you based on your personality.
Hold on. Deji look like that physically hurt him. He look like that physically hurt him.
You know what? I'm laughing because you man are justifying mediocrity. You get me?
He looks at you like Cassie looked at you like, I can't believe you just said that to me.
Nah, I heard that, Caspar. It was, like, what's it? Reminds me of, what's it? Like, you son of a drug dealer. You got a little bit of money. That's what you are. You weren't and ever was. You were just a creature of habit. You were fortunate enough to have Sir Alex Ferguson at your club, yeah. And after it, why are you acting like you can draw the thing? You just drop the money on the table. You pay for the OnlyFans, yeah. You spend the money. You're spending the money, and you
as you're bigger than responding to this. You're bigger than that.
You're way bigger than that.
It's a good phrase.
Don't even do it, bro. I was shameless, Jay.
Again, I apologize.
Not at all. Not at all, bro. Listen, not at all.
You know what it is, yeah?
Why are we talking like it's 2005?
He's doing it again. He's doing it again.
You know what it is?
He's doing it again.
I'm glad you highlighted my club as money, but
it's we're not, Kaz, we're not talking about the main characters in Europe. You're talking about Midfield and Arsenal, and you
He's lost his head. He's lost his head. He's lost his head. He's lost his head.
I don't understand. I haven't at all. I'm just saying. Kaz is trying to deviate the stream. I should take control of the wheel.
He rage quit. He rage quit. He rage quit. He rage quit.
My phrase is, and I would want Jay to be here, but Jay, when you watch this back, and I'll repeat it to you when you are back, you're not broke, you're just ugly. That's Tottenham.
No, Cassie. Spurs are let that guy go.
That's your my admin. Before you go there, go on. Before you guys go there,
you can spin it as well. You could say.
I just want to ask a footballing question, if I'm allowed.
All right, go on then.
I want to know.
Bring us back.
Stefan, even you, Kule. I just want to know Arsenal's midfield going in. What do you not pick as your starting midfield? I want to know. And who do you start up front? I'll start with half-time hooks. I haven't heard from him for a bit, so let me know what's your starting lineup for Arsenal against.
What do I pick, or what do I?
What do you? Good question. With all the deflections. And you, the comments as well. Comments as well. Let me know as well. I want to know.
This is what I would go. Yeah, I would go Raya in goal. Yeah, I would go Raya in goal. I would go Timber left back. I would go Gabriel Saliba centre back. I would go Ben White right back. I would go Zinchenko and Partey in the midfield. I would go Gabriel Jesus in the 10. I would go Sterling left wing, Saka right wing, and Havertz in the 9. That's what I would go. But I don't think that's what Arteta's going to go. I think he'll probably do the same back 5, so the goalkeeper and 4 defenders. But I think what he'll do is Jorginho and Partey in the midfield. I think he will either go Havertz or Nwaneri in the 10, and then I think he will go Jesus in the
10.
Yeah, I think he'll go Jesus in the 9, and potentially Trossard left wing. And
Hooks. What was your midfield again, Hooks?
Yeah, Zinchenko and Partey.
Zinchenko, Partey, and Jesus in the 10.
Yeah. They'll get overrun.
So where's New? Did you say Nwaneri?
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm
nuts.
saying that. I'm saying that most likely.
Okay.
Ranieri or Havertz in the 10.
No way.
Are we talking tactics now? Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Right,
going to
this is
football now.
my. I can't.
Yeah.
I've got a game plan in my head.
For me,
I think
That's what I want to know. I want to hear stuff, fans. I've heard Hooks. Hooks is saying the whole Jorginho.
Yeah, for me, I'm quite similar. I think I have my own, desired lineup plus, but I also have, what Arteta is gonna do. I would like to play. I would probably expect to play. My desired lineup is similar to Hooks. I wouldn't want Partey at the 6, at the 8, Zinchenko, because he plays really well for Ukraine there, and he's great at build-up, something that I think without Odegaard, that's the thing we're going to lack the most, building up from the back, dropping back. So I think that'll really help us. And then at the 10, I'm going to go a little bit of a surprise here. I would play Trossard. I like Trossard through the middle. I've seen him play for Brighton. He's a super...
To start, yeah? Trossard to start.
Yeah, at the number 10. But my prediction is exactly what Hook said. Actually, no. I think he's going to play with Havertz because I think Partey has shown, although Partey is still quality on the ball in terms of, progressing the play, I think off the ball, he's not as athletic as he used to be. And I think Havertz gives us that off the ball kind of intensity, winning headers, winning the ball. So I think he's going to go with Havertz at the 8. I think the biggest question mark is the number 10. I'm really intrigued to see who he's going to play there. I think it's going to be a mix between him and he's going to play Trossard. I think it's going to be a mix between him and Trossard where they're both going to interchange, and Havertz might also change with Jesus, who play as a 9. So Havertz will go forward and Jesus will also drop back. But I have no idea, to be honest. I really have no idea.
Arteta's a predictable man. It's quite. I think the defense picks itself. I don't think he plays Sterling straight away because Arteta, you don't bring him players straight away. I've never known him to just dash a man in straight away. Really.
I think he might
unless he's had a pre-season with them. That's a bit of a different kind of case, isn't it? I reckon he's going to start with Trossard, Saka, and I think he's going to put Jesus up front. And I think he's going to go with I think he's going to put Partey at 8. He's going to trust Jorginho. It's about who Arteta trusts. He's trusted Havertz in the midfield, so I reckon he goes in the midfield with them two. The thing is with me though, I think this kind of plays into the way Tottenham play. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you just got to respect the oppo and where you are at. You might have to play a little bit of counter-attack and transition. I would. Jorginho and Partey are both progressive passers. I would stick them in a 6 and say, don't go nowhere. Personally, I'd put Jesus in the 10 and say, you're a ball carrier. Get up the damn pitch. You need someone who's going to hold the ball up up because unfortunately, Romero and Van der Ven are units. And I don't think Jesus can really, I don't think it would be a good battle. But I'm not this is why I'm not the manager in it. So
but
Jesus is dropping deep in it. So
I agree with you. But the thing is that if you watch the way we play, it's very fluid. So you see sometimes the wingers interchange. Martinelli goes on the right, Saka goes on the left. Sometimes Havertz drops into the midfield, and Trossard plays center forward. It's a very fluid system. So I think Havertz is definitely gonna play.
It's gonna be that. It could be that.
Guaranteed starter. I just think it's gonna fluctuate during the game where he'll play. Sometimes he'll play as an 8, but I think especially where Arsenal are going to target is the biggest tactical thing for me is going to be David Raya. I really know that sounds ridiculous, but David Raya, his long range kicking and his passing is second to none, and I really think he's going to target them.
Who put this up, by the way? It was this dude. I can see this happening. Martinelli, this is Martinelli type of game, by the way, to a T, where the flanks are exposed. Pedro Porno going up front, like pretty much.
I hear you, Kaz, but I wouldn't start Martinelli unless Jesus is playing, because that's the person that really unlocks his game.
Yeah.
And he's not played a lot with him for the last year.
Don't forget about Sterling, huh? Sterling has the one thing Spurs are shit against, which is pace.
Yeah, if you're betting, man, Sterling scores on his debut.
Glorified Timo Werner.
Yeah,
Sterling scores on Sunday.
Sterling last year had 11 goals and I think 7 assists for Chelsea. The only player that had more goals and assist players were Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer. So he's not some like.
And that was him playing badly in a bad.
Yeah,
system.
and that was him playing badly. So he's not some washed-up player. And the second thing is, if you read about his record against Spurs, it's very, very good. He usually scores.
Bro, he's scoring. Stefan, he's scoring. Remember, I'm putting money on it tomorrow.
I honestly, I think Martinelli is out of form, and I think Sterling. And if I was Sterling, everybody is knocking him down. He's 28. He's got a 1-year loan. I think he's gonna play with a knife between his teeth. I think he's gonna be really up for it.
Yeah, my lineup's a bit different to you lot, so.
Yeah, this is nuts, guys. He's gonna.
Obviously the back.
Arteta at the end of the day is defensive. He's a more defensive coach. I think he's gonna go with a 4-2-3-1.
How about let Nigel say his team first, isn't it?
Yeah,
because he said his team.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a surprise name in there. Like personally, I don't know if Jesus is ready, so I definitely wouldn't start him.
He is. He's fit. He's fit.
He's fit.
He is fit.
Yeah, but I don't know how ready that. I don't know what that means anymore with Jesus. You know what I mean? So I'd maybe rather risk him as an impact sub rather than from the start. But the midfield I'd have is Jorginho, Pate, and I'd start Wanyeri, bro.
What?
What?
I'd start Wanyeri in the center.
Premier League. Wait, you're gonna start a 17-year-old?
Let me explain.
If you didn't know, Stefan.
Because hold on, can I land? I didn't interrupt anybody. I was just quiet, observing everybody. Let me land. The reason I start Wanyeri is
before you land. Wait, before you land, Kunle, can you say what the rest of the lineup would be?
Okay, so the back four is Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White, obviously. Then we got Partey and Jorginho with Wanyeri as the advanced midfielder. And the reason why I want it is because I'm kind of calling out my manager a bit. Because if he was comfortable in letting Vieira and ESR go this summer, for me, showed me that he believes Wanyeri's the guy. So prove to me that you back this guy, because I was quite annoyed with him last season because whether I liked Reece Nelson or not, he kept him. So if you kept him, you got to trust him. And he never trusted him when he could have reduced minutes for other players. So I'd love to start Wanyeri. This is your moment. North London derby, Hairlem boy. We've seen what ESR did to them Chelsea boys when he came in. So who knows? And I'd have Havertz up top. I'd start Sterling and I'd start Saka. That would be my front three. Havertz, Sterling, and Saka. That would be my front three.
Okay.
Sterling definitely scores on Sunday.
But you see,
I just want to ask this. I just want to ask Stone TV this. Let's say he does start Nwaneri, and I really rate Nwaneri. I think he's a super talented player. Nwaneri makes a key mistake, which is very, which could easily happen because he's a young player with no experience, and as a result, we either draw the game or lose the game. Who are you blaming for that? Are you going to blame Arteta for playing a 17-year-old, or are you going to say, well done?
Well done.
You'd have to.
Arteta's fault, 100%.
It's a title. You're in the title challenge, no? Don't you need to
Bro, it's September, bro.
If we lose, regardless.
Why do you say that? And then you play Man City the next game. Yeah, I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, 7 points or 5 points behind,
guys.
And then there's still how many other games?
Forget that.
And then there's how many other
guys,
games?
Let me spoil the surprise. Arteta's not playing Nwaneri. He's very cautious and defensive. Just naturally.
I know he's not.
It's very. If he plays Nwaneri, I'll be absolutely shocked. Like honestly, he will not do it. He will go defensive. He's gonna play.
You shocked when ESR started that game, though.
Yeah, but why did he start that game? Because we were in complete dog shit form. We were at home. We were at home. I mean, technically, there was no crowd, and he had nowhere else to go. He had to try Smith Rowe. So
he had no other creative midfielder. That's why he started that game.
Sorry. What?
He had no other creative midfielder, no?
Exactly. Yeah. So he had no other choice because Willian was horrendous. So we had to play Smith Rowe. Now we have plenty of choice. Although we don't have a direct like-for-like replacement for Odegaard, we have a number of players that can play the number 10. We have Havertz, Trossard, Zinchenko. Jesus can play as a number 10. He can change the system a little bit to suit a player a bit more that's maybe not like Odegaard. So he has plenty of options. And he's not going to give the Premier League debut start to a 17-year-old at the Northland. This isn't Wenger. Wenger would do that.
I agree.
This isn't Wenger. Wenger would do that because, Wenger really believed in him.
You're right. I don't think he was youngster. I agree. But I want to ask the Spurs man then. what you think the Arsenal weakness is. That's the reason why I brought up some of the lineups and some of the tactics. Where do you think the game's won and lost in that Arsenal midfield? Because at some point, they're not going to do this low block for the whole 90 minutes. They are going to come at Spurs and try to progress up the pitch. So where do you think, in you guys' opinions, anyone can jump in?
I'm going to jump in after Jay because I know Jay's going to speak first. But even though we've had different variations of what the lineup could be, the one consistent thing is that all of the lineups in that midfield sound pretty dusty, in my opinion. So it doesn't matter what they put out. But going to
How?
Right,
Does everybody agree with that though?
That midfield.
Wait, hold on. I just want to highlight that makes sense here when you're speaking. But hold on, that makes sense when you're speaking in general. But in terms of us versus you, Partey walks into your midfield. Is that true or not?
It's not even close.
Yes, he does.
Jorginho walks into your midfield as well.
Are you mad, Ching?
No.
Are you smoking Budgie Banton? Are you doing Budgie Banton?
Are you being serious?
Who's
better than Jorginho? Who's a better six than Jorginho?
All of our midfield is better. Archie Gray's better than Jorginho.
Okay. Sorry, Jay. Go on, Jay. Continue. Sorry, that was just a waste of time.
So playing Arsenal, to me, I think turnovers. That's them playing out from the back is where we're going to need to try and. I think they're going to play maybe like a low/mid block against us. So I think we'll have the ball. I'll be very surprised if they get over. Definitely over. They won't get over 40% possession. Maybe 35%. I'm not sure they'll even get over 35%. I don't think they want the ball. But in terms of Partey, what's funny?
Because you sound like us. You sound like us 10 years ago. But go on.
No, you're asking me about. Hold on. I'm going to look up the last possession.
No. You're right, Jay. You're right. We're going to play with a low block.
What percentage did Arsenal get last time?
Because
but this is.
We were 3-0 up, so we gave you the ball.
Steph, they still don't understand this stuff. Do you remember when we used to lose and we used to go, but we had 70% possession?
Hold on. No, I'm sorry. Listen, you guys are trying to.
You had the most effective chances, though.
You guys are being very disingenuous to know the value of the point. The point has value in the game state.
In your world,
no. Listen, Chinks. In the game state, we were on top of you from minute one. We didn't start.
Is that why you went 3-0 down? Is that why? Because you were on top of us?
Guys, do you want me to make my point or not?
Before you score.
So my point is that the game state it doesn't support the fact that we only created chances when we went 3-0 down. The game state says momentum was with us from the start of the game. We just didn't take our chances. So that pushes back on your point. So I disagree with what you're saying. In terms of Arsenal, their ability to get the ball off us, Odegaard's a very good presser, and Rice is very good out of possession. So I'm thinking that's going to impact them, and as a result, it's going to allow us to have better possession, because I don't think Jorginho and Partey are going to be able to do the same job. And in turn, Partey may have a good game, but he can also be loose, and also his agility is not what it used to be. So again.
Can I just chime in on that one point about the Odegaard and the pressing part? See, this is why I personally would put Jesus in his position, because outside of Odegaard, Jesus is probably our best at triggering the press.
Havertz.
No. I think Jesus is better at triggering the press.
No, it's actually statistically it's Havertz. He's pressing numbers away.
Havertz is the best presser in our. It's not even Odegaard. Havertz is the best. In our team.
So also when Arsenal played Villa, I'm sure we all noticed what Morgan Rogers was able to do against them in terms of his ability to carry in central areas.
And do you have a Morgan Rogers?
We have Kulusevski.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
This is my point. My point is that I don't think you guys fairly evaluate our team in order to see where our threats and weaknesses are. You just have
Bro, you won 14 games last season.
But my point is,
and the majority of them were at the start of the season, and you lost. You had a terrible. How are we not? How can you? Hold on, everybody. How can you let it? How can you? No, but because they just let you say anything. So everybody, why are you just sitting here quietly? Why is everybody? But you've overspoke everybody the whole show, Jay. No, but it's valid. How is it valid? Because
how is it not valid? How is it not valid? What's not valid?
He's saying we're sitting here making a disingenuous viewpoint of his team when I just referred to stats, which are not disingenuous. You've lost.
What does the stats that I'm saying disagree with your point?
Why is everybody? But when Jay's over talking everybody, nobody tells him to stop. But why is everybody?
I just left for fucking 15 minutes and let you guys talk.
Because you lost your lid. Because you were speaking over everybody.
So now I lost my lid. So I'm over talking people. And I lost my head. Which is it, bro? At the end of the day, right? You want to bring stats when it's convenient. I'm merely saying Spurs are good. Bro, fucking hell, Spurs are good at home. We are good at home. Yeah, we are generally a good team at home. Yeah, you in the middle of a title run when everything was on the line came to our stadium and just beat us 3-2. Yeah, earlier in the season you couldn't beat us.
We were 3-0 up, man. You're delusional. You're delusional.
Bro, you played us twice last season. I don't understand. Why are you pretending the 2-2 didn't happen? Why are you pretending the 2-2 draw did not happen?
Because I can make the same bullshit argument that you made, which was the 2-2.
Bro, we only played twice. We only played 2 games. We played 2 games, and Spurs created more chances than you. Spurs created more XG than you. Spurs had more possession than you.
Asked me a question.
Let me answer you. I don't understand.
Because of the
fact you still didn't win the game.
No, wait. Do you know what's crazy? Yeah.
Let me answer you.
When you faced us at the Emirates, yeah, in your best period of the season, it was only 2-2.
No, and if Pochettino doesn't play that game, in our worst period, it was only 3-2.
Right. But you lost.
Okay.
Yes,
you know,
you lost.
And so why hold on, lads. Why does nobody hold these Spurs fans accountable for what they're saying? He just said in our worst season we lost 3-2. So what is your best season? What's the difference between your worst season and you never won fuck all in any of them? Why do you not just let them talk? Why do you not just let them say nonsense? Why do you let them just say nonsense? But why do you let them say nonsense? Did you hear what he said? Did you literally hear the words coming out of his mouth?
Quality out of your team and be fucking 10 men. Fuck off.
All right, Jay, you just want to talk about what you want to talk about. I'm referring to what Deji just. Go on, you talk. Wait, stop, please. Let him talk so I can talk. So go on.
38 games, and you'll find out this weekend. Fuck me.
You finished? Can I speak without being interrupted now? Can I speak without being interrupted?
Go, bro. You go. Whatever you want to say, bro.
He just said because Hook said in our worst season something about 2-2. He said in our worst season we lost 3-2. Why? I just let you speak, Jay. Jay, I let you speak, Jay. Jay, I let you speak. 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 I literally let you speak. I deliberately 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 let him speak, and he's still speaking over me.
Let's carry on.
Yeah, do that to deflect from the point. But he just said in our worst season you beat us 3-2. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it.
Wait, let me.
All right, so cool. Let me no wait, because I said it's made my point. Let me do semantics then. So in your worst moment, since we want to be so specific, in your worst moment you lost to us 3-2. Your best moment is no difference than your worst moment because you haven't won fuck all. So how do you get to just say what is a best moment when your worst moment is parallel? You don't get all your moments are the same. All of your that doesn't make sense. That's not a factual statement. How does that work? How does that make sense?
Let me answer it. The one thing, Chinks, that you do and you do well is that you kind of isolate.
He's just saying stuff now, though. He's not even talking about what I'm talking about.
The stuff in our worst moment, you got to remember you had a refereeing decision that favoured you. Van der Ven scored a legit goal. It was ruled off for offside.
How was it? It was offside.
No, it wasn't, bro. It was onside. But hey, we give it that. So that's what happened in that moment. And in our best moment, we didn't. Yes, we didn't win, but you didn't. But the point Jay is making is that on both occasions we did play you man off the park. Now the another thing that Jay has said is that you're not looking at the nuances. You're talking about Kulusevski, blah blah blah. Kulusevski is playing a different role. Last season he was on the right wing.
Striker?
This season he's a number 8.
I can't believe
in the number 8, he's more
believe
effective in the 8 than he was out on the wing. This is a different dynamic. So when we were telling you that this first season was very much these are the things that we learned from season 1. We learned that Kulusevski is a stronger number 8 than he is a winger.
Deji, you know he's not starting in the midfield.
No, but wait. No, hold on, lads. How do you lot just fall for this poppycock? I asked him to justify a statement where he said his best moment and worst moment. He started talking about Kulu at the 8, and he's speaking about everything but what I asked him. And everybody's just letting him do it. Everybody's just letting him do it.
Sorry, I'm looking at Dusty Pizza on WhatsApp group. Criticizing it.
Listen,
Jay's talks and I lose interest in it.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Wait. Can I just answer Jay's point? We're just like without.
What's a poppycock?
Let's not shout. Okay? Let's not shout and like talk over each other. Wait. Let me just.
I'm trying to come like the voice of reason. Fuck off. Let's not shout. No. Fuck off.
Can you allow somebody to like talk? Just relax.
No, it's crazy, man.
Are you gonna let me talk shit about your football club? Absolutely fucking not.
This is absurd.
I'll let you talk the whole stream.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Wait, Jake. I've
been
waiting for 10 minutes to answer his point. He asked me. Sorry. So
I'll go after Stefan.
What I get annoyed about is that you talk with beer goggles when it comes to Spurs. You say the 3-2 was lucky against Arsenal because you had more. Shut the fuck up, man.
Jesus Christ! This is absurd now. This is actually absurd now.
In fact,
this is absurd now.
Straight through your stream now, yeah.
This is absurd now.
What points you want to discuss? 1-to-1 right now, Stefan.
Ask me a question. Can you let me answer?
Invasively, you and me. Let's just
answer the question.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
It's beef tonight, and it is. We don't like your club. I don't give a damn.
You know what I mean? This guy's like, oh, we weren't looking to win. You scored a fucking own goal. We scored an own goal in the 2-2, and we scored an own goal in the 3-2. And you think that's not lucky? You guys are fucking. You make me sick. Arsenal fans make me sick.
Okay. Can I answer
wait.
So
Man's having it. Oh, you know what he's doing? You know when Usyk punched up Joshua? And he said, "How did you beat me? How did you?" He's having a breakdown. This is crazy.
Bro, over Arsenal. Why would I have a breakdown over Arsenal? I'm not.
How are you so?
You guys.
You're not strong. You're not strong. How'd you beat me?
I'm a logical guy. You guys are being very illogical this evening. You guys, no. You guys think, that we're all watching the same thing that you're watching, yeah? We watched the games last season. In what metric were you better than Spurs apart from putting the ball in the net?
In the league table, Jay.
Did you hear the question?
Apart from putting the ball in the net.
That question is crazy. That question is crazy.
It's not a crazy question.
Except for doing the thing that won you the 3 points.
You scored more goals than us. Obviously, you won the game.
That's enough.
Nobody is saying.
Wait, Jay, can I just address? Just give me 1 minute and I will address your points and show why it's.
He's not going to give
very
you
biased outlook.
He's getting 10 seconds if he's lucky.
Okay, the 2-2 draw that you say that you dominated us, and that you say if you use hypotheticals that we were clinical. We were you use hypotheticals that we were clinical in the 3-2. Okay, well, how about in the first 30 minutes, Arsenal had 3 or 4 chances that if they had scored, we would have beaten you in that game easily.
What game?
You go on about the fact that you were depleted in the 3-2. You had a weakened squad. Arsenal had no Partey or Rice in that game. So don't give me this positive outlook for Spurs, and then don't give Arsenal any sort of benefit of the doubt. And you know what? Chinks's facts is true. You guys were talking so high about how good you were after your first 10 games, and you still couldn't beat us at the Emirates when we were at our worst.
What do you mean?
So this is completely true.
You're a dickhead. What do you mean? You finished second.
Mez resorted to name calling. That's crazy.
You told me to shut up. Look, you're quiet as a church mouse pissing on cotton. I say something, and all of a sudden, oh my God, Stefan, let me save you. Fuck off. My point is, what the fuck? My point is very simple, Stefan. You did not deserve to beat us in the 3-2, but you did. Yeah, simple.
So I think in terms of tactics, Cass had an interesting point, and I think there's something both for Arsenal and for Tottenham. I think for us Arsenal, especially with the players that you are missing, I'll probably look around for a 5-3-2. I'd have Jorginho and Partey in that pivot, protecting the central line. It works very well for Newcastle in terms of, I know it's Newcastle, but fine, just humour me for a moment. If you can prevent Spurs from going through the middle, through the centre, and force them out wide, it makes it easier to defend that way because you know where they're coming from. So the key point is, who do you play on that left? So if you had, for instance, a Jurian Timber who's defensively minded, can play on that left back side, but also invert and occasionally joining the attack, allowing either Martinelli or even Bukayo Saka on occasions to go central and out wide. It makes your attack quite interesting and strong, but also your defense quite well if you can force Tottenham out wide. For Tottenham, though, having Solanke's back is going to be very, very good for you, because then that does allow you to play central. He can pin. He's strong. He can pin either Timber or Saliba. But that's going to be important for you if you can do that, and if you can get Maddison or anybody else, or Kulu, kind of to play off him, to be close to him in terms of when you're in the final third.
If I hear anyone mention Solanke again, I'm leaving the stream, please.
Solanke. He got more goals than Havertz last season, I like.
So yeah, I think it's going to be about time. I know that I know that Jay is angry about in terms of the metrics around creation, but I think the Arsenal fans, even though they are joking on you, they do have a point. You have all the metrics apart from the part where you actually got to score goals. And I was listening to Ash's analysis from last week from our game, and it is decision making for Tottenham. And in a high pressure game like that, where if you guys do miss lots of chances and you go through the same cycle again, and what if Arsenal do go a goal up? What if they go 2 goals up? I can see the crowds changing and everything going your way. However, if you do put away those chances that you should have against us, it could be really, really good for your team.
Surely you put Zinchenko left wing back and then maybe Timber right wing back.
I was thinking that, but
Ben White.
No. Would you trust him, Kaz? Would you trust him defensively though?
But I think Arsenal's defense is that good. If you've got Gabriel who defends wide areas, right? You've got Saliba who can do any of those roles, and then you've got, whether you want Ben White there, Calafiori on the left as well, or whatever you want, or even Timber on the right centre back, Ben White. It don't matter however you want. You need some good outlets, and you talk about control, right? The ones that will give you more control on the flanks on the right wing back and left wing back, because you don't need to worry about it defensively like that as much, especially because of Arsenal's defence. Is Zinchenko and Timber are really good with distribution and really good with keeping the ball. And then that means that allows Partey and Jorginho to alleviate some pressure when they've got the ball all the time, because they can rely on their wingbacks to keep the ball.
You're going to put Zinchenko against Kulusevski. It's going to be
but it's not like that though, because they got three. They got a wide area. They got 2, 3.
Their number eights push really high up. Even though Dobie inverts and goes high, it's going to be a very
put Calafiori left wing back there.
So between Calafiori, Timber, and Zinchenko, who would you choose for that role? I will put Timber.
Think of it. Who's he played more this season?
Timber.
He's played
Timber.
Timber played the last 2 games.
Yeah. Zinchenko only played the first game because Timber was injured, Cass. So Timber will play, but Arteta's not changing his system. He's going to play with 4 at the back no matter what. I personally, if you guys ask me, I would go with, I know it's not going to happen, with Calafiori at left back and Timber at right back. I feel really, really comfortable with
Ben White.
I would take Ben White out, but I know he'll play.
Shook ones over Son Heung-min, yeah? Shook ones.
All I'm gonna say is Timber back
Okay,
post is suspect.
because I just want to answer because Timber and
Against Spurs,
Calafiori,
bro, you need it.
and Timber and Calafiori can go into the midfield far more than Ben White, especially Timber. So Timber can kind of fill the role in the midfield much more than Ben White.
Your right side is fine. It's the left side. It's the left side that you need to start.
I disagree too. Ben White has not played that well the last few games. He really has.
No, but
how many
in
minutes-
general, he's right though.
How many minutes has Calafiori played for us? Is he started?
That's
yet?
true, but Cass, that's why I'm saying that's what I would want.
you trust
I don't
Timber
think
more?
he's gonna do it.
With a knock as well, slightly. I think he goes with Timber. Then it's kind of obvious.
No, yeah, he's gonna go. He's always gonna go cautious and safe, Arteta. That's his, that's his way.
You gotta remember
that
that set pieces. I mean, Vicario, I'll be putting back.
No,
Guys,
so suspect.
Guys,
Go on.
the more we talk about Arsenal's midfield, the more I just feel like you're in trouble. Coutinho and whoever you're going to put there, you're up against Basuma, Kulusevski, and Maddis. They're going to open.
But Deji, the point is that it's not just Arsenal's midfield. It's because Arsenal centre backs and right backs and left backs are so good. They will. It's not like Newcastle. Like they're not. Forget all of that. Like you're not going to dominate Arsenal the way you dominated us. They've got really, really good centre backs, and they've also got the Timber and whoever else on Ben White on the right back. They're really good at pressing up. You're not going to be able to swarm them the way you swarmed us. So, in my mind, it's not just Partey, Jorginho against the rest of Tottenham midfield. That's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, but the one thing I've noticed, even Timber in the Wolves game, is that when Timber does drop in, he wasn't able to.
Didn't play against Wolves. When they when Timber, whichever game it was, when I've seen him come in, he does leave a gap, and that's where Tottenham can exploit. So I don't really see Timber pushing up that much with the pace that Spurs.
Can I propose something for Spurs? I think Ange should do, and I said it for the same thing on here last time with Mr. Toon here. Yeah, I think I kind of like the fact. I think Madders needs to be the one that goes out on the right because I think you're gonna have all the ball anyways. He's got the better delivery and the better eye. Kulusevski in the middle is 10 times better. And I'd rather Kulusevski and another midfielder, whether it's Bentancur or something, or who's the other one that you put in the centre mid, or Papasar. I'd rather them ones being the runners and bringing the ball back and let Bentancur just keep distributing. I think you need better deliverers rather than guys like Brennan Johnson, who's head loss city is garbage.
But wait. Spurs fans can answer me this. It seems like Ange doesn't rate Bentancur. He never plays.
It's injury, isn't it?
Right, so he's played so obviously I think our midfield is better than you guys think it is, but whatever.
It is. I think so as well, Dave.
So the thing with Kulusevski on the right, so basically you look at if you look at the three in midfield and say Bazuma, Kulusevski, Maddison, the left hand side for Spurs, Doggy, Maddison, and Son is a strong left hand side. They can all play with each other. They can all interact. They know how to play each other. When you watch us and we playing well, a lot of what we do is coming down the left. The right, when you play Kulusevski, is a lot better than it is ordinarily because normally if you have like a Poro-Sarr combination, the progression, the touches, that is not the same as when you have Kulusevski because of his body, how he opens it up, how he opens up the pitch, and then he's able to go different ways. It helps a lot, and you saw in the second half when we played Newcastle, also against Everton, because he played the full game against Everton, and he played half the game against Newcastle in the 8th. And
he was terrible against Newcastle. He was terrible. He was one of your worst players against.
Right, that's just stupid. No, he wasn't. Yeah,
he wasn't. He wasn't, Steph. He was good.
What did he do in that game? He kept
bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. We can't talk ball if you're gonna say nonsensical things.
Tell me what he did in the game instead of throwing personal insults.
Right,
what did he do in the fucking game?
Listen, the guy helped us progress the ball, keep Newcastle in a low block. They weren't able to get out. They weren't able to get the ball off him. He linked well with Porro. He drifted wide, helped Johnson link. He just overloaded the left-hand side.
He's the reason why Joe Linton kept on going left back.
Who's this?
Kulu.
So he's basically good at pressing.
No, Stefan. The thing is that I'm explaining to you, I've seen Spurs play Kulusevski, Maddison, Bazuma twice. once against Everton when we beat them 4-0, and once in the second half against Newcastle when we ran them ragged. So to me, I'm like, okay, this works as a combination, and we need to see it more. Hence,
Jay, would you say the part of the reason you run us ragged though is because especially Udogie, really pushed up? There's one point where he even was through on goal. I don't think you can do that against Arsenal.
See, no, so the thing is that it depends on how Arsenal are looking to get out. So, for example, Raya, I think, may want to go long at certain moments and try and get Havertz. But I'm back. I wouldn't be. Let's just see Havertz and Romero duel it out. Let's see how they do. Like on the rest of it,
Romero wasn't very good against Newcastle, was he?
But Romero's good in the air. Like I'm not.
Yeah, he had a moment, but in general, he was good. Like he had a moment.
The goal was bad.
What are you guys talking about? The both goals were because of him.
Stefan's because Romero had a lapse, and that lapse was fatal for us to concede a goal. Right, that's fine. But in the 90, he
conceded you 2 goals.
Oh God, Stefan, fucking hell! I'm saying he broadly played well, but you can't play well when you make a mistake and the opposition capitalizes.
But he makes a mistake. He makes a mistake every single game. Right. He made the key mistake against Leicester. Right. He made the key mistake against Leicester. He made the second mistake. Leicester should have scored.
Right. Okay. So he made a mistake against Leicester. He made
two mistakes. Two mistakes. He made the goal. The one that Vardy scored. He fell asleep. Completely left him open, and then for the second chance, which Vardy should have scored, he pushed up and left the space.
Right, but the thing is that with the
that means he's correct. Then no, we're just gonna overstep the fact Stefan's correct here.
No, I'm not overstep. I said Romero made a mistake against Leicester. You can argue,
and then he said he made 2.
No, I don't think the Vardy going through on goal wasn't a mistake by Romero.
He pushed.
No, it wasn't. No, because the thing is, Stefan, you watch things with agenda. I've watched the game back twice. Yeah, that was not Romero's fault when Vardy went through on goal. It was a pressure, and they Stefan, when you play a high line and you get exposed as a defender, not every time is it the defender's fault.
But sometimes it's always him. But it's always him.
Bro, it's the midfield who fail to put pressure on the person playing the ball, and it allows.
But hold on, why do you get so frustrated? Because you remember when he said he don't think he played well, you said no, he did play well. Now he's saying now you don't feel that you agree with his point, but it's okay for you, but it's not okay for him.
You can have whatever point. You can have
but every time he says something, you go, "Oh, fucking hell," and just dismiss everything he said.
I'm saying the goal. I don't
like you don't respond to what he's saying
because the point is he specifically said the goal was his mistake. I said it wasn't. Yeah, he can broadly talk about his performance all he wants. I'm not going to critically assess his opinion of Romero's performance. But if he says something to me that I think is factually wrong, as in the goal was his mistake, I can then rebut that and say no, it wasn't.
How was it? Okay, Jay, can you?
His broader point of how Romero played. I'm not.
Wait. Okay. Just answer me instead of going, recycling the same shit.
Oh my days, bro! You just
for the Leicester goal. Wait. Forget Leicester. Okay, Leicester. I think it was obvious to me that at least for the goal he was at full. For the Newcastle game, Newcastle's first goal, he comes and tries to press at the halfway line, leaves the space open. They go on the left wing.
For the first goal.
They cross and wait.
All right, Stefan. That's right, Stefan. We fall asleep on the throw in. Yeah, we fall asleep on the throw in.
But why is it always his space? It's always his space where they score goals or they have chances.
I disagree. The first
goal. That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is you have an agenda.
I just want to.
And you're trying to make it fit. I don't.
Wait, let me finish. The final thing I'm gonna say is, if that was fucking Eric Dyer or Ben Davis doing that shit every game, you would absolutely destroy him every single game.
Right, first of all, okay. So first of all, like Romero has had a slow start to the season. Yeah, when you play in a ball-heavy team, not everything and defending is very important. And I don't want to downplay that Romero's had some lapses defensively. But you're completely ignoring everything that the players does on the ball in a team that's doing 60, 65, 70% possession. To me, that's ridiculous because that is a huge part of Romero's game for Tottenham as well. But you can't just separate it and say, "Oh, this defend." No, because he's defending is part of what he's doing, and the rest of it is playmaking, dictating, helping us play out from the back, helping us play through presses, and you're ignoring all of that in terms of your evaluation.
And also you're ignoring the fact that in the Newcastle game he wasn't even playing on his favoured right side. He was playing.
Guys, how many
that always has an impact as well. He's going to display the game. So
it's just a breakdown. It's just a breakdown.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you call it excuses. I've already admitted that Romero has had a slow start to the season. I've already admitted that Romero's had lapses in games. All I'm trying to do now is balance it up by explaining what specifically he's done well and why I think he's not played badly, despite the fact he's had these lapses.
Yeah, he's just had lapses.
Is that not contradictive?
Not really.
You just said he's had a slow start to the season, and then now you're saying he hasn't played badly.
Played well.
That's a contradiction. That's literally a contradiction,
Not really, bro. Like, for Romero's level, it's like if Van Dijk played at Mark Gahey's level for 3 games, Van Dijk would be like, "Oh, I've had a slow start to the season."
This Mark Gahey, man.
No, but what's Romero's level?
I don't understand what's so difficult for you.
Can we talk about set pieces real quick? I know you want to talk about this, but I want to talk about set pieces. I think it's a vital part of the game.
Yeah.
And both teams will look to hurt each other. Yes, Kunle. I'm sure I want to talk about set pieces. In fact, Kunle, you start it, bro. What do you think? What do you think about the set pieces? Is that a way for Arsenal to get in? Because obviously in the last game, that's what happened. That's where Tottenham got undone. Are you more excited about set pieces? Is that a way for you guys to win the game?
Ash, the reason why you asked me that question is because you're nervous about it. How about that?
Bro, man said
how about that? You know your keeper's on a joke thing when it comes to set pieces.
I can't believe that.
You guys don't protect the man, and we're just good at them. So yeah, I do predict we do score 1 set piece against you. That's what you do. You concede. That's it. Huh?
Have you scored a set piece this season?
No.
Why are you sticking your bum?
Because we scored the most last season. Why are we being so disingenuous?
You scored a set piece this season, Chinks.
Alright, so hold on. We've got hold on.
Deji.
No, but wait, Deji.
What? Okay, he asked Chinks to be fair. He did ask Chinks to be fair.
Bro, you've won 1 game this season, and you're talking like you're gonna win. So why does that say? We're undefeated. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're saying he's basing our whole ability. This is why it's just stupid. He's basing our whole ability on 3 games of this season, and now because we hasn't scored a set piece yet,
like all of our ability on our 3 games. Nah, bro, come on, bro.
What's wrong with this guy? Why don't you mute him? Why don't you mute him?
You conceded.
Why does he just get to speak over everybody? Why does he just get to speak over? Why does he just get to speak over?
You were just speaking over me.
No decorum, bro.
Wait, hold on.
He's got no decorum.
Wait, let's be fair.
He's rattled. He doesn't know how to act. His team are pissing him off. He has to pump his chest up. You know what I'm saying? He has to. He pumps his chest up, but then says his team are gonna draw. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen, bro.
All right, Steph. Steph's got to go in it. So big up, Steph. I'm gonna. Thanks for coming on, Steph.
Yeah, thank you guys. I just wanted to finish on set pieces just before I go. I completely agree with Chinks. Last season, the reason why Arsenal fans like racist. Us are confident is because Spurs were poor last season at defending set pieces. Watching preseason and just in general, even against Everton, they weren't very convincing when Vicario especially. So that's why we're a bit more optimistic that we can score from set pieces, and based on our record. So for me, I think set pieces are going to be key. I just want to finish with the fact that Spurs are very lucky that we don't have Marino. Who would have probably played. Marino is an absolute monster in the air.
He's never played for your club.
He would have been really, really key for these type of games. So
he's crap.
He's crap.
And you guys are really lucky that we don't have Mark Gahey. And
Yeah, Mark Gay, yeah,
Right.
true. Mark Gay, yeah, he's shit, yeah. I forgot about that.
Definitely make sure you're available next Wednesday, innit?
I will. Deji, don't worry, Deji. I'll be available. But
Make sure.
I just want to know, Deji, before I go, what is your end of the season predictions? Where are Spurs gonna finish again? Because last season you said you were gonna catch up on us when we were 12 points.
Oh yeah, I swear you made a bet with someone.
I just want to finish with that, Deji. You had so much chest about that, and then you started making excuses on streams about injuries and all of that.
To be honest, I got Tottenham to finish third, but if you carry on playing the rubbish that you're playing, we could finish above you, bro. Legit.
Of course.
And the thing that I'm surprised by Chinks' response tonight, because usually Chinks, and you're very balanced, but the truth of the matter is you're rattled, and you're rattled because you haven't been good. You've got it over the line and you haven't been good, and you will be found out this weekend. And I can't
You know what? I'm glad you highlight. Sorry, go on.
See you guys. Thank you,
Steph.
everybody.
Yeah.
Great stream. See you guys.
I was leaving. Alhamdulillah.
The only thing that's rattling me is just constantly being spoken over. It's nothing to do with my team, to be honest.
No problem.
And realistically.
Yeah, it's Jay.
Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've had enough talking personally. I just can't wait till 2 o'clock on Sunday where we'll see Wagwan. But I have I think in terms of how the game plans out, I think we'll see who is right.
I think the set pieces as well. Like, I don't know. I'm not really expecting too much from Arsenal from a set piece perspective in the game, because a big part of, especially a big part of corners is Declan Rice, but Declan Rice is not playing, and I think Saka's corners, just set pieces in general this season, has been a bit meaty. So I'm not personally expecting too much from set pieces in this game.
Well done,
and also Erdegaard's not playing, so I don't know who. I don't know who does Saka take the free kicks as well. Like, again, I think Saka's been very meaty from set pieces this season. So from a set piece perspective, I don't think Arsenal fans should expect too much.
From a midfield perspective.
No, I don't know, because it all depends on the flow of the game, right? Like, I expect you guys to have a lot of the ball for periods of the game. But I feel like against Arsenal, if you dominate possession for 30 to 40 minutes, but you don't get anything from it, and then we get you on the break, and Tottenham and mentality don't go hand in hand in it. So I feel like if a scenario like that plays out,
neither does your team.
then we'll just take that. Yo, no one asked you, bro.
Oh, sorry, I'm just doing stuff in the background.
You worry about your 12:30 game, innit? Don't worry about the.
I ain't worried, man.
Is it Southampton that made me a pain?
The brother that's 14th is so loud right now, bro.
It's a bit like that contract situation. Arteta's not signing too. It's a bit sticky, isn't it?
Don't worry, man. I heard it.
That was a reach.
But
Well, I'll talk about your protest that you went on at the end of the year. Oh no! By the way, go on. Sorry.
So it all
no more protest talk. I saw that show. No more protest talk. That was insane.
By the way,
have we got watchers?
You don't want anyone in tears today. You don't want no tears tonight, mate.
No.
By the way, I need this to not get taken any further out of context in it. Yeah, I said if Arsenal finish the season trophyless again,
we don't care.
I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal fans are protesting.
No one's protesting. No one's protesting. Man.
Hey, you should know. Once it's on YouTube, we don't give a shit.
Nah, man. It's just annoying when I say something and then they get spun into some weird.
Context don't exist when we've heard of it.
Let's be honest. London clubs don't really protest.
But back to what I was saying. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, it all depends on the flow of the game, because then if Spurs somehow by magic, grace of God, whatever, dominate 30 to 40 minutes of the game, and they're 2-0 up, then yeah, you can probably go on to win the game. But it's all about what is actually happening in the game, because it'll be very easy for Arsenal to take control of the game, because we've taken control across the span of us all watching Arsenal versus Spurs. For large majority of those games, we always had control of the games.
But you need the ball to do that. How are you going to do that?
Yeah, but I mean, control.
They've got the highest possession. They've got the highest turnover in the final third. They've been swarming teams. you don't have Declan Rice as one of your best ball winners. You don't have Odegaard as one of your best ball winners. You know Partey can't get up the field to do that. You know Jorginho definitely can't do that. How are you going to do that?
You know how? The same way City beat us when they let us do all that nice stuff, low block and defend amazingly, and just went direct and kicked the shit out of us.
The best thing for you to do is to counter-attack, what was said earlier.
Like literally, I can't believe you're asking us. Like it's like, see, like you're saying that they're swarming teams, they're playing well, they're playing amazingly, and then they've lost one, drawn one, and won one. So could it not be possible? Like, see, do you think Eddie Howe's a good tactician?
No, I agree. What I'm going to the point of what halftime hooks are saying is that you guys you can easily take control of the game, like in possession wise. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's. Huh?
I said take control of the game. Like I don't. Sorry.
About possession.
Specific. I don't think that controlling possession is necessarily controlling the game.
Oh, okay. So like forcing where they go type of thing, rather than going central, you're going to force them to go wide. Okay, I understand. Okay, that's possible.
Think about it, Toon. Yeah, if our game plan is just to chill, catch them on the break, and their game plan is to swarm us and score goals, and they swarm us. And they swarm us and don't score goals, and we do what we do and score goals. Who's actually controlling the game here?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But what happens, Chinks, if we swarm you and score goals?
That's the problem. I got to see it to believe it. I got to see it to believe it.
Well, it's gonna happen sooner or later.
Except for winning the game on Sunday, what did you man do?
You lot clearly didn't hear what Deji was saying after they lost to Newcastle, wasn't it?
Which was?
Go on, Deji. What were you saying? What were you saying, Deji? Remind them what you said to Specs.
Remind them.
I said to Specs with the domination and the location.
You know what's mad, yeah? Because I'm a big fan of Deji, you know, and I really, really like Deji, and I watch him. Last season, we done this on our first ever stream with him. He was like, how many Arsenal players get into the 11? And I was like, are we really going to do this? And then he said, I honestly think that our 11 is better than your 11. I saw him on the stream the other day going, our bench is better than your bench. It's just getting less and less and less by the season. Next he's going to say, our kit's better than your kit. Our stadium is just pathetic. I've seen him just do it. I've seen him do it. It's just, and I love it. I love it.
Even in the joint 11 right now, with our players injured, we still have more players in it. How about that?
And you know what? You know what the mad thing is? I want to be with you, Niger, but I just can't do what Deji does because it's just a pointless argument. Like, do you know what I mean? They could have all 11 in the best 11 and still lose the game, and we're here wasting our breath. Like, do you know what I mean?
I can't lie. We've spent almost 2 hours, and you guys have talked up this midfield that
it's amazing.
That's only got one leg. Let's just be real. You know,
who spoke?
Who
spoke up to midfield?
I've allowed you guys to entertain us. Things. What I was expecting from you, because you know I love you as well. You're my bro, and balanced argument. You've not talked about the fact that Martinelli's been rubbish. Yeah, Havertz has been He's not really been anything.
What's the name?
Partey's been rubbish.
He's been better than your 65 million
even let's be real, before Asgard got his injury, he ain't really done anything so far this season. Jasmine Rice hasn't really done much this season. Your players are not on form, bro.
It's got nil written over it.
It ain't been great. I don't know how you guys are seeing this as a positive and not as a worrying.
I know, but no, wait. No, hold on, you lot, though, because I don't like. Am I the only one? Yeah, you see, like when I say things, am I the only one who remembers them? Because like you lot say stuff, yeah, and it makes no sense. They were just talking about you played trash, we swarmed you, you were amazing, and then you lost the game, and now you're here saying you've been playing bad. Like we've been doing everything we've been doing to beat you, and you've been doing everything you've been doing to lose, and you're still coming with the same argument. You could play amazing, you could play the best game you could ever play, and we could play shit and still win, but it's still your only argument. I don't get it.
No, that's fine. And if you don't want to hear it, don't hear it. That's up to you. But I'm telling you this, bro.
But we heard it, but it's just being recycled.
So as a veteran, I'm going to tell you this. If you want to do the whole Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder thing, knock yourself out. The point I'm trying to say
I just wanted to say, can I just say,
I've not been convincing so far this season. And
maybe just
so your point is flattering to what you've actually been doing on the pitch.
You've been convincing.
Whereas Spurs, on the other hand, is it's not as flattering because we've been playing better than the points suggest. But hey,
Exactly.
let's carry on.
The table never lies, my friend.
The table won't lie.
Can I say something, fellas? I want to say it's been a great show. I've been watching it from the start. Doing really well. I've really enjoyed Jay breakdown.
I'm not broken down.
Wait, sorry, can I have my 3 minutes?
stressed.
I don't know why people think they. Why do people think they
It's happening.
I've never seen Jay with a vape on the screen, but today
I'm going to Ibiza tomorrow. I'm actually packing, so I'm trying to half and half.
Yeah, bro. You didn't have to explain to us. You got to explain.
Well done.
No evidence.
I saw it because you came in. I thought you was doing your laundry and everything. So it explains that you're going away. It makes sense now. You get me? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Get to the point, motherfucker.
I'm being honest here. My next point is the reason why I have to say this. I also want to say hello to Deji. Wagwan, bro. I feel like I know we don't really know each other like that, and I will back what FaZe was saying about your shows. I really enjoy it. You're a good brother. I enjoy what you're doing. But I feel kind of I want to take something personal because I feel like every time I jump on the show. Sorry, bro. I've been watching the show. You've been on the show. You've been talking a lot, bro. I just wanted to say, like, what is I've been taking it a bit personal.
Bro, do you have a fucking voice? What are we doing here? Fuck me!
He's got man off 4 times.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I thought you put your mic on mute. Yeah, keep it on mute. Don't press that button again.
Bro,
just leave the button alone. One more time, I promise.
Let's go to the next one.
He still ain't made his point though, Ash.
Let him land, no. You gotta handle this. If this was you know what, Chinks? If this was an Arsenal man acting like this, Ash would be all unruly on this, cutting him off, beating him.
Exactly. He's letting him do it.
Don't set him off. Daisy, I just wanted to say, what it is, I've been taking it personal. Because every time I jump on the show, you've had to go early. The last time we spoke, sorry, I'm just changing the subject because it's been a bit, bruv. Liverpool was supposed to be in a struggle, bruv. Yeah? Do you remember that conversation, Liverpool?
Yeah.
And I remember that because you remember FaZe is talking about remembering the things that people have just said. I feel like I'm online at the right time, bro. I'm
glad that you've come so I can respond to you. Yeah, can I respond?
I promise I'll finish. Quick time. I'm
sure the man them have told you don't come too early in it. Yeah,
I don't think you know me, bro. I don't think you know me, bro.
Let me be real. Liverpool ain't played no one this season, bro. Who have you played?
No, but okay. But you said you was going to struggle. So who did you think you was going to struggle against?
Listen, bro.
Man United, they played Man United at Old Trafford.
Listen, I still believe Liverpool will struggle under Slot. Because I think Slot is a madman and I don't think he's unproven in the Prem. You've played 3 teams that even if I was in charge of Liverpool, I would have got 9 points.
You're not even winning at the end of the month.
So for me, you've not played anyone of substance. Preach, come back when you play Tottenham.
So who have you played with substance? Who have you played with substance?
You're shaking your bum already and you ain't played no one.
No, the reason why I'm shaking, the reason why I'm dancing is because I've been watching the show, innit? And a lot of your things have been based on the first 3 games anyway.
Facts. Preach. So, I said to you,
free kicks. They ain't scored free kicks this season.
It's
only 3 games.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
3 games is not the season.
So I don't understand what's the deal. This is what I'm saying.
Look, if you're gonna shake your bum for the first 3 games,
he's gone back to trademarks.
He's
using trademarks to win the argument.
Good.
Say domination in the location again. Go on.
Hey, Dusty.
Dusty. Club. My club.
You see me, bruv.
No, but I'm just gonna be polite. Obviously,
we're 5 years ago, bruv. I will shoot 5 years later, bruv.
Me and you, I can see from your eyeballs, we're cut. I can see from your eyes, we're cut from the same cloth. So you won't mind.
I've been enjoying the show.
When Slot starts to flop, you won't mind me coming for your throat. Is that all right?
Whoa.
Whoa. Wait, that's is crazy. That is absurd. That is absurd.
That's a wrong combination.
Let's not address the pause moments. I enjoy it.
Coming for your throat is wild.
I mean, no, because you know what? I'll be telling Preach and reminding Preach, did you come early after 3 games? I wouldn't mind.
But Ash, do you remember when you asked us about set pieces, and then Deji said, "But you've scored none this season based on 3 games." Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now he's saying, "Oh, but to Liverpool, you ain't played no one, but it's been 3 games and they're undefeated." So we can refer to small sample size when we want to, but when someone else wants to, you're not allowed to do that. You see the compost.
It's crazy. High level, but isn't it more in the context of him taking a victory lap?
Crazy.
As in, like, isn't it early for him to be coming back and saying Deji was wrong? Seeing as it's only 3 games.
I never said he was wrong. I said he said we was going to be struggling in it. So I didn't say struggle. This is a struggle. Major
Preach
struggle.
got a swagger back. Preach got a swagger back.
Yeah.
Preach got a swagger back.
Let me tell you.
It was shaky. It was shaky. It was shaky for a while, but yeah.
Can I ask a question?
He hated that show before the TV.
Can I ask a question?
Live in the moment.
Ask a question.
Can we agree that you ain't played anyone of substance, though? Can we at least agree that you are playing well? I have acknowledged that. Can you agree that you've not played anyone of substance?
Listen, I can agree.
Is grace period over?
I can agree.
What I'm saying is you better beat Brighton, Deji. That's what I'm saying. You better beat Brighton. You better beat Aston Villa.
That's minor.
You better beat Aston Villa too.
That's minor, bro.
I can agree that. I can agree, yeah, with that. We haven't played the best teams yet.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was questioning. So this is what
I said you're going to struggle on the slot. We're 3 games in. You ain't played anyone of substance. I still think you're.
All right. So are you struggling? Because I want to just see what's the difference.
We're not. No, we're not.
You're struggling, bruv. You're on. Not even. You're 4th, 5th.
Leave him alone.
Preach. Okay,
get off of him.
I respect that.
Preach came walking in
the only thing I would say, can I just be real? The one thing I can say that is different to Arsenal is that the first 3 games that you've played, you look as good as you've played. You haven't struggled. You haven't lived over the line.
Remember,
you've done your thing. And Preach, let's not be disingenuous. I didn't say that I didn't think Liverpool was good. I said I think your team is good, but I don't trust your manager. And if you're asking me whether I trust your manager now, I still don't trust your manager. The difference between Liverpool and Arsenal is, though, Arsenal have 7 points, not lost the game, but they have not been convincing. And that's why I've been trying to tell Tinks tonight and Kunle tonight that you man are shaking your bum, but really and truly, the points is hiding the cracks. Let's be real. And sooner or later, the wheels are going to fall off. And it starts this weekend. And for me, I would rather be in Spurs' position where you're playing well and you're not getting the losers. Sooner or later, you pass the time.
I mean, he's grown up on it, man. Come on.
Because of the game, it always happens.
It's true. It's very unlikely that you're going to underperform your metrics all season.
Exactly.
Well, you feel you actually feel you're good enough to beat Arsenal.
Managers,
I think Tottenham's good enough to beat Arsenal.
Like you're the team that's going to start.
Arsenal. Yes, we are giving Arsenal their first L this season, and I'm going to enjoy it.
So predictions, yeah? As I should say, predictions, yeah?
Predictions, people. Who wants to start off, man? Well, actually,
3-1 Spurs.
Bro, top my gun.
Yeah, go on, Jay. Go on, Jay. You eventually got the chest. Go on, son. I love that for you, man.
Actually, make that 2-1.
Someone talking in the background.
Deflate your chest a little bit. Deflate it a bit, yeah?
No, I was like, I feel like I think anger added a goal onto that. Let's go 2-1.
Yeah, you got lost in the sauce, bro. Like Gucci said, don't get losing that sauce.
Yeah, I was like, don't let these guys get you to say something you don't believe. We're winning. Like, you know what? my team owe me one. From last season, from last season, Spurs owe me one. They owe me one. Like,
I am slightly. I've got 3-1 Spurs.
Oh, it's okay when everyone wants to talk over me, though, isn't it? Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares when people are talking over Jay. Jay wants to get his point over. Shut up, mate.
It's because Jay, you talk for 60%.
No. Sorry, Kaz. La.
Jay, you're a big man, you know, at your age. But what's it called, yeah? I'm just saying, you talk for 60% of the show, bro. Like, that's why. That's the difference.
And that's the reason why the show gets good ratings. So act accordingly. So my point, as I was trying to get to, is it was 3-1.
Ash, you've made a monster, Ash. You've made a monster. You've made a monster, Ash.
Jay's gonna wake up in the morning and he's gonna say to himself, "I said that."
Yeah, I said that.
You know,
Jay's gonna wake up in the morning. He's gonna shit. I've got to post pictures of Ibiza now.
You know when Jay looks in the mirror, you know he goes, "I see pride, I see power, I see a badass mother." Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. We have the one Davis and the one Sanka.
Right after this show, Chinks.
Jay, no one is not. I actually believe that. Can I quickly ask? Like, Jay, don't talk, please. When Jay talks, does anyone actually really listen for like 70% of it, like at least?
Everyone listens.
No, I listen. Everyone
listens, guys. That's why you keep bringing me back on your Tuesday show. Why do you keep asking me to come on your show?
Jay, because I feel like you're more handled on my show personally, and second of all, because you can't handle the shit. And also, I said this before, Jay. Yeah, like obviously I don't do 2-hour shows, but I've realized doing 2-hour shows with you on it is not it. Like 60%, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it goes over man's head.
No, because what it is you think you're a lead singer. I know I'm a lead singer, so we both go for the mic at the same time, and I get the mic, so you get a little bit annoyed.
Not
that
really.
I get the mic. That's all it is.
Wow, shut the whole thing down.
Thanks for bringing me back first.
What a winky dick. What a coincidence.
That was mad still.
Don't even bring Kaz back.
Man, where is this guy's arrogance coming from, fam?
You
know what it is? You two are alike.
I didn't say because of me or anything like that. I'm just man's saying he's the lead singer and all this.
If you was Nigerian, you'd be like Jay. If Jay was, not Nigerian, it would be like you. That's just.
Hey, Kaz is half Nigerian. I don't know what you're saying. He's half
Nigerian.
Huh?
Yeah, Kaz is half.
What's going on here, mate? Huh?
Yeah, Cass is Baba too.
That's crazy.
I don't know where they're making these assumptions from, but this is new news to me too.
Hey, we'll just send in all the videos you've been sending to the chat so they know what we're saying.
I know.
Or
Barry Tunde, you know them ones.
Back to the prediction,
I learned 2 new things today. I learned today, that apparently I'm Nigerian, and second of all, I've learned that Jay's actually got arrogance.
Me, of course.
Brother, you've been taking one too many notes.
He was heated today. That's what it was. You saw.
That's madness.
We have these. Yeah, we talk quite a lot in we all talk.
I thought Jay was humble, man. No, it's never mind.
He was heated today.
Ash,
you can't deny this show. If you get caught, you get caught. You can't.
You get caught.
I would like to say I've returned to this show on a weekly basis because I actually enjoy talking with Toon, Mr. FaZe up there because the first part's racist. And the other one, and Ash, I couldn't care less if Jay wasn't here. He didn't. Like,
this is the thing. This is the thing I've noticed about these streams. Yeah, everyone wants to call my name. Everybody wants to call my name, whether it's Stefan, whether it's Chinks, whether it's you guys. It's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, what's going on, guys?
You know what's mad? Oh, do you lot remember Ice JJ Fish? I get more views than everybody. I get bare views. Something about chicken.
Listen, hold on. We were doing fucking predictions. Yeah. Small predictions. I'm the only one with a prediction. Please. I need another prediction.
Predictions.
Jay doesn't have a view to his name.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why it's always everyone thinks they can bust off a nice little gag on me. Hold on, pause.
That was crazy. Oh, you caught that well. You caught that well.
I was just, but Chinks, what score is it gonna be?
Bro, that's racist.
Save me. In the nicest possible way.
Spurs 2-1.
What?
Spurs 2-1.
Everyone went too
All of that.
We was trying to
Wait,
figure
hold
out what
on.
you were saying.
This feels like Game of Thrones season 8, bro. You know all of that?
I'm all about the moment. Fuck logic. I'm all about the moment. I just spilled my water.
I didn't even get it. All that fighting tonight. What was he doing?
I just spilled water all over my floor.
He's trying to convince himself.
The way Prince was fighting tonight, it was almost like we were going to lose bedrooms. On this, he was going to go a separate way. And then he throws that spanner. I was crazy.
Oh, my Lord.
Nah, man, Spurs, man, our midfield is whack, man. I just realised we're fucked. I was full of confidence before the show, but I've heard so many compelling opinions that I'm swayed. I've been completely swayed.
You're an idiot. I hate this guy.
Hey, Preach, I'll go to you next, man. What do you think this will be?
By the way, Preach, the grace period for slot is over, yeah?
No. It's just the gravy's good, man.
I've had enough.
This is the best show. This is the best show in the fucking world. This is
Preach. Preach came on the stream. He came on the stream like Deji owed him money. He came on the stream like Deji owed him money. I was worried.
I'd be a hypocrite if I said
Preach had no intention of discussing the topics on this show. Oi!
I just came here to just be in the presence to see how to see you break down, bro. That's all I wanted to see.
We're all at the funeral, yeah, and then Preach went up to the dead guy's mum and said, "Yo, he owed me £50. He owed me £50, you know."
I ain't come here to see none of you. I want my money.
He doesn't give a shit about the
That's like, bro. I was gonna say, can we get an Everton fan? I want to grill like they're grilling you, man. I miss that, fam. I need an Everton fan, fam. I need a little brother as well, fam.
That's all they do with it, isn't it? All Everton fans do that. Fucking boo! Every week, bro. That's what I'm saying. There's all things.
Who's got a turtleneck? Someone keeps mentioning the turtleneck in the chat.
I think it's Preach.
Oh, Preach got a oh, look at that. He got his Idris Elba on.
Oh, that was racist. That was racist. Man's been racist in the chat the whole night and no one knew. That's crazy.
Oh man said your neck and your jumper are the same. And he said it multiple times.
He said it all the time.
Don't even pay attention. Yeah, so now, you know what? For some reason, I feel like it's gonna be a draw though. So I'm saying 2-2 again.
Better not be.
After all that,
what you say?
Well, it better not be a draw. I need algorithms on YouTube this weekend, so that is just not allowed, isn't it? Usually I'd want Arsenal to lose, but I want Arsenal to win this weekend. So I'm going to just go with what I want, not what the logic says. I'm going 3-2 Arsenal.
Cool.
I have to. I need a Spurs meltdown. 1, because of this show. 2, because of Deji. 3, because of George and Jay. That's 4 technically. That's why next week they got City, so I can have an Arsenal meltdown next week. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that if Arsenal do beat Spurs is super embarrassing because they got none of their midfielders really available in it. So I need that in my life.
Deji,
makes sense.
Yeah, logic tells me I can't lie. Logic tells me Spurs they don't really lose at home. Not gonna lie. So yeah.
I think
Spurs,
I got Tottenham to win 3-1. I'm not going to back away from it. I do think with the Arsenal midfield
somebody else.
And with the domination and the location, we're really going to see it this weekend. I also think that Postecoglou's under pressure to win the game in a weird way.
That's our new manager.
If Tottenham don't win, I think a lot of the fan base, even the Postecoglou supporters, will start to ask questions themselves. I will definitely be asking questions. But I'm expecting domination in the location.
He did it twice. He's like a battle rapper.
Wait. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Cool. I'm gonna go for a draw. I said,
what?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a draw. Draw.
You might be one of the most pessimistic
That's not
I've ever come across.
It's realism.
It's realism. It is what it is. Like
Ash predicts that we would win 2-1.
I think Arsenal will low block it. Yeah, I'm saying. Listen, like, hear me out. When Spurs are underrated, a man don't rate, man. That's when Spurs turn up.
Let me set your fixtures.
But because obviously the 2 midfielders dropping out, I'm saying now everyone's like, oh, Tottenham are the favourites. I'm saying, like, I don't. Obviously, Arsenal fans don't think that, but a lot of the neutrals do, innit? So,
bring Big Ange to Old Trafford, man. We'll take him after you lose to Arsenal, Brentford, and Man United in a row. We take him.
Yeah. You'd hate it, Cass, man.
He's not getting nowhere.
He's
staying there. I don't think.
I'm just saying, there's some fans that 80% Ange out. I mean, actually, Jay made a mad statement on our show on our receipts about Ange. If you don't.
Wow.
Care to share?
To be fair, in context, since you want to do it now and not make jokes, he said, I'll be questioning the manager and they'll be looking at him very, very closely if they don't win something this year.
No, what I actually said specifically is like, if we win in the Europa League semi-final or final, I'll be looking at the manager as to what went wrong.
So my point is, you lot not winning shit, let alone getting there. So I expect Jay to say sack him.
Well, that's not what I said, because you have to always give yourself a little
semi-final, bro. The history of the Tottenham says you're not getting past around the 16, blood.
Pardon?
You heard me.
Okay, all right. Listen, you're in that competition.
I hope you guys play in the final.
Listen, they ain't getting to the final. Do you know what I mean? We might not, but they certainly ain't.
This show finishes at 4 a.m. This show finishes at 4 a.m.
We're winning that shit. Like, bro,
you're not winning. You're not winning that.
It's gonna be Man United versus Porto in the final.
Just remember, Ten Hag's greatest ever run in Europe was ended by Tottenham Hotspur, and don't you fucking forget it.
Guess what? You both didn't win shit.
Okay.
No one remembers. No one remembers second place.
We've already established that
no one remembers second place and runners up. That's why you make DVD.
We're gonna end the show, guys.
I haven't given my prediction. I haven't given my prediction.
That's what you gave it. Sorry, go on. And then we'll end. Sorry,
I think it'll be 0-0.
Has any North London derby been a 0-0 before? But like,
really?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I think Arsenal are going to low block it. I think both have been struggling to, not so much Tottenham, but Arsenal creating chances, Tottenham finishing chances. I'm gonna say it. I think it's gonna be 0-0.
Cool. All right, guys.
Can I just answer one comment in the chat?
What?
Two sides of the same coin. He says, "Am I allowed to say domination in the location?" If you're a Spurs fan, it doesn't matter what color your hair is. Enjoy it. Watch us do it. Domination in the location. Say it from the stands. Come on. Sorry.
Wait, why does it not a Tottenham fan only? Like,
it really rolls off the tongue. Yeah, definitely. You could be onto a winner there, Deji.
But yeah, anyway,
it's never going to be shaking their bum. It's never going to be as iconic as that.
I don't hear you saying that no more.
He said it about 16 times.
Yeah.
He's got the violently part though. It is the violently part, bro.
I haven't said the violently, yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear
Hey,
that
listen,
one.
guys, make sure you big up yourselves, big up the chat. Any last words? Where can we find you guys? Anything to promote? Go for it now.
We need more Spurs fans on Never a Foul because there's a lack of you lot. So it'd be nice to see some support for Deji since he gets twist up by all the rivals in the comments. So, and you know what? Recently, I had to ask Deji on private chat, like, is everything all right? Like, why you seem kind of agitated? So, and he says for North London Derby, and I'm thinking like, bro, like people usually come for Deji in the past, Deji don't care. And recently, like Deji's responding to Mandem saying, "Give me your postcode."
It's only this week.
Few weeks, Deji has turned bad, man.
It's all love, but North London Derby week, I'm coming for everyone. So that's what it is.
That's it.
Whoa.
That's what it. That's.
Like this right here.
Hold on, sorry. like the phraseology of coming for everyone's throat. It just doesn't sit well.
Oh wait. Oh, let me get. There's another one. I've actually got a video saved. Deji saying, "We only get up for the minnows."
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow,
I've got the video. Yeah, for the minnows. Yeah, man. Gary Glitter must like you, man.
We struggle to get it.
All right, but listen, guys. I've got to end the stream, man. So big up. We'll be back next week. I will discuss it then. But yeah, as always, man, love for the love. Please make sure you like and share on the way out. And as always, come on, you Spurs, in Ange we trust.